Alright, I'm gonna say something quickly so that it syncs. Say something. Wes, say something now.
Hi.
Really?
Hi, Fortnite.
You both said something at the same time. I said say something, Wes Hunter. Got it.
Wes Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you guys being so mean?
Alright, that's good. Welcome to Video Game Book Club Season 2! It's Season 2, guys! We made it a full year! We're not dead yet.
That's crazy.
I thought we would have been dead by now.
But you know what they say about a new season? One of us is going to get kicked off the podcast for sexual assault.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be Waka.
Yeah, we all agree.
Wait, we already kicked him off the podcast.
Well, there's your answer.
You know what else comes with new rule? You know what else comes with a new season of a podcast?
New rules. There's new rules. New rules. New season.
Who's dying?
Yeah, at first I thought someone was just in the room next to you, just.
Anyways, new season means double your fun.
Double your fun, double your villains, double your time limits, double your please wrap it up. We have OnlineStopwatch.com 3000 here. He's gonna help us out for this episode. Basically, we realized we probably shouldn't have 5-hour episodes of Video Game Book Club. So this is going to make sure we stay on track with what we have planned. We're still ironing out the times, so like we'll probably get halfway through a mission and be like, we might want to extend that a little, but this is the outline.
Yes. And we're definitely going to stick with this every single episode from now on.
Yeah, the timer will always be here. This is our new fourth host.
Exactly. After the sexual assault stuff.
I'm going to crack open a Google Doc and I'm going to call it VGBC Rules. Alright, should we start with main game rules right now? Or format rules? Or I just want to lay everything out.
Let's get picking game rules. Game picking rules. The picking of the game. Deciding what game we're playing. Choosing a game to place on the wheel so that we can play it. Should we have a timer for the wheel? No, the wheel's funny. The wheel can go as long as it wants. We can just cut out if it's too long.
Alright, so for starters, picking a game. Do we want to set like an upwards length on what length the game can be? Like no Yakuza?
My policy personally is I say no upwards length, but optimal is like 15 to 20. Optimal.
Yeah. You might get some people to agree with you if you do that. Might get multiple people picking the same game. Might be able to convince some people to pick the same game as you.
Maybe, but you are allowed to submit 80-hour games with the expectation that not everybody will finish. I think that should always be allowed, because it's immensely funny.
I think 10 to 15 is the more optimal range.
Alright.
I low-key agree, but that's fine.
I like long... I usually play the games we pick in like 3 days, because I have no life. So, I'm always down for like 80-hour games.
Time to crack open my first proposed rule. Do we want to add like a seasonal veto thing where we all get one veto of a game per season?
Oh.
But if we lose, we only get one per season and it resets after that season. And also, it's not like a permanent veto for that entire season. It's like you pick something and I'm like, no, you can't pick that. And then you can just pick it again the next month.
Here's the question: do you use it before the wheel spins or after? I would think before.
I would think before, yeah. Like you say, I want to put this game.
No. I'll go for the veto if it's after the wheel is spun.
Wait, that could be one per
year. It's one per year. It's one per year.
It is one per year. That's a good point. I mean, it should matter a lot. Because someone could say, oh, I'm going to pick Yakuza 2, and you're like, fuck no. Yakuza 3. Like,
but yeah, I think if we... A cool way the veto could work is, it landed on Adam, like it always does, like, because I'm the fucking goat.
Yeah, of course.
And then, if Hunter is like, oh, no, veto, I don't want to play Adam's game, then we just remove and spin the wheel again.
Ooh, I like it. Now, keep in mind, it's one a year, so you better use it when you fucking hate the game.
Because also,
day one.
It's a very fun feeling to have your game be picked, and it's going to feel awful when somebody vetoes it. So
it's gonna be perfect.
So 1 a year and make it count. Don't blow it in the first 2 months, and then you have to play Sticker Star again in May, because then you're gonna. Okay? As soon as somebody knows that, let's just say it, Hunter's veto is out of the game,
we can do some fuckery. You and I can coordinate something, and then we can veto Hunter's if it gets picked, and then it's just our two.
Oh my god. So, you see, right? I use the veto very in desperate situations. I personally don't ever see myself vetoing anything, so maybe I'll just give mine to somebody. But
I can't think of any games off the top of my head that I would want to veto, but I might if I see a game get picked and actively roll my eyes. That's probably where I'm going to
pick Sticker Star again. I will veto it, just so.
So you can only veto one person's game if 2 people pick the same thing, right?
Yes, you're only vetoing. I think you're only vetoing one person.
But then you have a 50-50 chance, and then the odds are in your favor to win.
Right.
But
no. I think you should only be able to veto after the wheel is rolled, because.
Yeah, we said that.
It's like what I said. So if 2 people pick the same thing, it removes my option, but the other 2 are still there, even if they pick the same thing.
That's tough though, because I feel like it would be sucky if someone used their one veto and then their game got picked anyways. It would be really.
That would be funny as fuck.
It would be funny as fuck, but I feel bad for the person who blew their veto on something that got picked.
I wouldn't. As someone who's going to veto some shit this season, yeah, I wouldn't feel bad at all.
Keep that in mind. Okay, maybe I'll save my veto for if that happens, because then I'll feel bad if I don't veto. Because then we could do the double veto, and that'd be fucking crazy.
That's true. But it's strategic. So maybe you could waste it. That's the entire point. It's strategic.
Okay, I dig it.
That's good game design, as Shigeru Miyamoto once said.
Hunter, if it's a Paper Mario game, and if me and Adam both pick it, and you veto Adam's and it lands on mine, I will veto my own guess because I will feel bad. If I have my veto still, I will pull that.
Which just means we both have to pick 2 different Paper Mario games, so that you veto one, and then you're like, oh, okay, this one, you'll like this one, Hunter.
It's different. No, it's different. Paper Jam is great, okay?
I feel like you guys have a goal of actively torturing me.
Only every other month.
I don't.
I do.
Yeah, okay. We know you do. He was talking about you, alright? I didn't pick no fucking Origami King, alright?
Adam, I feel like you hate me.
I don't hate you, I just like to see you suffer.
I feel like you hate me.
I don't hate you. I promise, Hunter, I don't hate you. I just really like to hear you bitch about things I like. I don't know how realistically we can do this at all, but I really liked the cameo per episode idea.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So I didn't have one for today. I can see how many days do we have until this gets uploaded. I can get a cameo in a week.
Okay.
I can get a cameo in a week. Now, we'll have to record our reactions separately or just throw it in at the end. We could do like an end card cameo.
So what I was thinking is, we really don't have a succinct way to transition from bonus game to main game, so we could get a cameo asking the person on the cameo to give their opinions on Modern Warfare 2, and if they've never played it, just make some shit up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I told Cartman.
And then, in between the bonus game and the main game, we react to the cameo of them reviewing the game, and that's our transition back to the main game. Can I try to get a cameo?
Please.
Okay.
If you want to go.
It's not realistic at all. However, Ludwig has DMs open.
No way.
Okay, I'm gonna type 1 cameo per episode. Okay, so bonus game time.
Yeah. I am of the belief that we should have a 5-hour limit in place, period. But if there's a game that is like, you can get the gist of it in 5 hours or less, not as in like, because I could play the first 5 hours of Ocarina of Time and get it. No, that's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about a game where it has an ending, but you can see the vast majority of the content, or at least the content that you don't see doesn't change a lot, It's kind of repetitive. It's like maybe a game like roguelike, like The Binding of Isaac, or a game like Super Meat Boy, where it does have a campaign with levels, but the game itself doesn't change a lot, so if you just play the first half, you can still assess it pretty fairly. That is what I have proposed, is the rule.
So you're saying Hollow Gear should have been a bonus game?
Yeah, exactly. How could you know? Which, to be fair, I think it was voted as a bonus and a main game at times.
I think so. I think that's mostly it for bonus games, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have really anything else for the rules. Walker will continue to be our sometimes special guest, sometimes non-existent guy who's sort of on the podcast, but not officially.
Mm-hmm. Just get him to Cameo more often.
That's true, we can get a Walker Cameo! Alright, is that it for rules? I think that's honestly it for rules.
Yeah, we've spent way too long on the rules.
Alright, and now you know what time it is? Time to stall from the game some more. Well, what's going on in your guys' life?
God, I forgot. I guess I'll go first. So, in the past week, I can only talk about video games. That's all I'm able to talk about.
Okay. I also plan on talking about video games.
Cool. I played Final Fantasy 1, which I played the Pixel Remaster. That game's, like, actually pretty good, I would say.
You can't fool me.
But who gives a shit? Yeah, I know, you never play it. That's not what I'm actually here to talk about. Today, I finished 100%ing Donkey Kong Country Returns HD Game of the Year.
This fucking game again.
Yeah, I know. We've had an off-screen bit about this game.
You should have seen my stream yesterday. It's an on-screen bit now.
Oh, great.
It's not even like I brought up our bit on stream. It infected me.
Just came.
It's part of my soul now.
I mean, listen. I played this game when I was like 6 years old or 5. Whenever it came out, I bought it. Me with my 5-year-old wage, right? I bought it. And I 100%ed it on the Wii, and I really liked it. Like, I loved it, but it wasn't like in my top 10 games, but I really liked it, right? And then I bought it when it came out on 3DS with my 8-year-old wage, or whatever it is. And I liked it even more there, even though it is an inferior version. It has like 8 extra levels or something. Hunter, you played the 3DS version, isn't that right? It's like one of your first games. It is, like, for kids, definitely. It's a harder game.
Yeah, I think the game fucking slaps. I just want to throw out there.
Which versions did you play?
The Wii version.
Yeah, I mean, that's the better version between those two, but, I mean, they're so similar. Like, even the models, I think, are the same. They just downgraded the textures. Mm-hmm. And it's 30 FPS, but... So the HD version, like, I went in thinking, okay, I love Tropical Freeze, which I played, like, 3 times in the past 5 years. So surely this is going to be like... No. This game is so much worse than Tropical Freeze. Like, I still had a good time, but...
That's a given, though.
I acquired it...
That's a given.
I acquired it by non-traditional means. If I paid $60 for this, I would be pissed. Because, like, not only did I 100% the thing in, like... And I know there's 200%. I'm not going to fucking do it. I not only did I 100% this thing in, like, 10 hours, but it's just, like, dull. Like, the number one thing that bothered me, right, is that Tropical Freeze has David Wise, and it's, like, the best soundtrack ever. Mm-hmm. He's not involved here, and it's felt so badly. I mean, I would honestly say this soundtrack is worse than, like, your average 2D Mario game. Like, it's not even good. It's not even a good soundtrack. I'm sorry, I agree. 3 good songs.
I agree.
Yeah. It's just, and, like, parts of it are straight up bad. Like, the remixes of all the DKC tracks that they do, like the aquatic ambience returns, and it's worse than the originals. I was shocked. And
I think I might try to acquire the Switch version via sweepstakes if I can, because I have a distinct memory of when I think it was like I think we were like 5 when this game came out on the Wii, right? It was at my I was at my birthday party, and I had a bunch of friends over, and I got Donkey Kong Country Returns for my birthday, and I just started disassociating and playing on my Wii. I just ignored all my friends. and then the 3DS version came out in like 2013, so we would have been like 7 or 8, and I saw that I found a gaming magazine somewhere, and there was a sweepstakes to win Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. And now, dumb 8-year-old me was like, holy shit, if I just fill this out, I get Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D.
That's crazy.
It's not a sweepstakes, I just have to fill this out. And so, I worked with my dad to do that and send it in. I don't think I ever explained my thought process to him, so he never explained to me that that's not how sweepstakes work. So,
oh my God.
For like a month straight, I was just like, any day now, it'll be in the mail. Any day now. It never came.
Did you ever end up getting it?
No.
Did you ever end up getting the
I've
game?
still never played the 3DS version.
Okay, and you know what's worth pointing out is that although it was not free, the 3DS version was both the Wii actually and the Wii on Wii U and Wii and 3DS. Eventually, this game retailed for $20, and like I know inflation is a thing, but still, like that's insane. It's not that much.
But it's Donkey Kong.
Well, it's Donkey Kong. I don't know. I think the game's like an 8 out of 10. Like, it's really good. It's just like, if you've played Tropical Freeze, it's bad. That's really all I have to say.
I have an addiction to Marvel Rivals. It has claimed my life. I played Overwatch and thought it was not great. And I was like, man, I guess this type of game just isn't for me. Dude, Marvel Rivals goes so fucking hard. So the gist of Marvel Rivals is it's a third-person hero shooter, and the great part about it is every character plays like a single-player character, and everyone feels super powerful. Spider-Man, he's so fun to play. He honestly controls better than the Insomniac games, I'd argue, but
I have heard people say that. There's no way it's true.
he plays more similar to like Fortnite Spider-Man, where you aim where you want to shoot your web, and then
Oh, but that is fun, though.
it's really fun. And he has like momentum glitches where if you do some of your moves midair, it carries them farther. It's so fun. And when every character is designed to be overpowered, it balances somehow. It's still balanced. Iron Man can literally fly. It's still balanced.
Dude, I would never play a game like this because I have like an undying hatred for hero shooters. So a superhero shooter is kind of like the end of the world for me.
Right.
But I will say, this game has produced the funniest Twitter clips of any of them. Mm-hmm. So I have to give it that. Also, Doctor Strange is sick. The Portals.
Doctor Strange is sick. I saw people being like, Portal did this in 2009. It's a multiplayer hero shooter.
Yeah, it's a different... It's a whole world. It's a difference between rendering something on one, maybe two people's screens, and like, no, it's not even close.
And the one thing Marvel Rivals has made me realize is I used to have a steadfast rule against CGI cutscenes being like the first look at the game. Because it's like, I want to see the gameplay. Come on, show me the game. And a great example of that going terribly is Concord, another 6v6 hero shooter, where there's a boring-ass CGI cutscene with no story. Who cares? I don't know if you have seen the CGI cutscenes for Marvel Rivals.
Oh, yeah.
I watch them and I'm like, engaged. I'm hype. This is awesome.
It has sauce, if nothing else.
It's literally just... Concord and Marvel Rivals are opposite sides of the spectrum on how to do everything that I hate. Everything I hate in the gaming industry, it's the worst example of it, and somehow an example of it so good that it permeates through my hatred.
It's so funny to me that they finally got this right, because they've been trying to do Marvel Live Service so long. Like, obviously Squeenix... Oh god, I said it out loud. Square Enix did the Avengers game, which was just horrible. Honestly, like I would say I'm shocked they tried it again, but it's Marvel, so eventually it has to dominate this because it's just such a big IP and it's so perfect for it. But I don't know. It's crazy to see how like what was that game like 2019, 2020?
I think about
it. Like we've come so far.
I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty good.
Yeah, and weirdly, I think that was the same studio as Avengers. I could be wrong with that. It's Montreal, I think.
But the main thing with Avengers is it was all like based on the MCU for some reason. Like even just looking at the character designs. I saw some people on Twitter doing this. Compare Black Panther in Marvel's Avengers to Black Panther in Marvel Rivals. Like fucking night and day.
Even like Spider-Man, I think was like they were trying to do the Insomniac, and they were also trying to do the MCU. It was just, but the thing is, they couldn't do MCU. That's what was even worse. Right. Is like they got 2/3 of the way there, and if they had done if you do a perfect MCU game, it's still going to print money. But they did not. They did not do a perfect MCU game.
And for Marvel Rivals, it was just like, yeah, fuck it, it's a comic book game. It's all comics. We'll base everything on the comics. We are going to take the most beloved version of all of these characters and smash them all into one game. And it's amazing. Like, you even have character interactions where Iron Man is talking to Black Widow, and it's like, so, you're from 120 years in the future, huh? Pretty weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks good. I will never play it.
You should give it a try.
I will not. No, I will not.
It's Unreal Engine 5, it'll run great.
If you pick it as your game, I'll play it for 5 minutes. If you do not, I will never play it.
It's really enjoyable if you turn off voice chat, turn off text chat, turn off people viewing your profile, turn off friend requests. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, so yeah, over this past month, mainly, instead of playing Modern Warfare 2, I've actually been playing The Binding of Isaac Repentance. And I've been working on 100%ing this most recent update since 2021, basically, when I started playing the previous DLC. 13 Secrets Away.
Oh! Which is how many hours, though?
4 years, don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we could be bringing this up for the next 3 months, quite possibly.
What's new in the Binding of Isaac space?
It actually had an update, Repentance Plus, recently. Not on the console I play.
Oh.
Well, and how much is that? I know most of that was just the multiplayer, too. Was there even that much rebalancing? I don't even know.
Oh, yeah, there's, I'm pissed I don't get the rebalancing. This is ruining my life right now.
What'd they break?
They didn't break anything, it's just they made it better, and I have it worse.
Oh.
This is breaking my
heart. Okay.
They made it better. Okay. I'm pissed, man.
Yeah, I'm pissed they fixed the game. Fuck that.
Not for me, though.
Right, well, it'll come out in about a year.
Switch 2.
When I'm done with that.
Switch 2 release.
Yeah, I bet. Switch 3. Do you know Nicholas, little bro? Cave Story costs $40 on this console. They don't know. They're not in touch.
Alright, so now it's time to talk about Modern Warfare 2!
Wait, I'll help you. I took notes for Hunter.
Okay.
Wait, Hunter, I need to send you your notes. I'll send you your notes. Do you want to have them pulled up on your screen, or do you not care? I'll send them to you. I'll send them to you just in case.
Interesting.
I'll send it in the VGBC chat. I'll DM it to you, too, so you don't get lost. I see multiple people in here. Hey, I see multiple people. Is Josiah in here?
What?
I think Josiah's viewing Hunter's notes.
Well, I might as well hop in while we're here.
No, stop. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
What about it?
We're going.
What about Call of Duty?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It came out in 2009. This is the sequel to Modern Warfare 1, which we played 1 year ago. I can't believe it's been that long.
I can't either. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, it feels crazy, honestly. If you go back and watch the first episode, I presented myself so differently. It's awful. I can never. It's so hard for me to watch. But
I'm truly grateful for all of the support we've gotten on this series. I think our most viewed episode is like 70 views. We're killing it.
Yeah, let's fucking go. I mean, I love this. Let's keep this going.
I'm going to do this.
But
I'm fine with this getting 0 views every episode. We're just going to keep doing it.
That's how I feel, and I don't even do all the work. Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2009 on PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. Interestingly, this one skipped the Wii, because the first Modern Warfare came to Wii, and I didn't know that the third Modern Warfare also came to Wii. So I looked this up, and the developers said that 2 was too cinematic to work on the Wii, which whatever the fuck that means. And apparently 3 wasn't, so... it got remastered in 2020 on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, although the PC version isn't on Steam, which is epic. The multiplayer never got remastered, so I didn't play it. Who gives a shit? This is developed by Infinity Ward. They did the last Modern Warfare, and they did like most of the Call of Duties, if not all of them, before then. I think the first game they jumped ship was Black Ops. Is that
We
right?
forgot the timer! How long should...
yeah, we're supposed to...
How long should...
Are we supposed to be timing?
How long should background be? Like 10 minutes. 10 minutes as a max is probably fine.
Yeah. So give me 8.
Okay, yeah, 8. All right, start.
Thank God. Anyways,
if this goes off, we die.
Just start over.
And no, if this timer current goes off, we die. The episode ends. So try and stay under this. We'll clear it if we finish our thought process.
We got it. So another thing too is that there's like a shit ton of drama with the development of this game. So like the main 2 guys who like created Modern Warfare 1, they had a deal with Activision where as long as they didn't get fired, they had control of the IP. But if they got fired, Activision would get the Modern Warfare IP. And so Activision tried to find every possible way to fire them.
It's a really bad deal for those guys.
Yeah, I don't know how they didn't figure this one out when they signed the contract. Tutorial on how to lose your job and everything you've worked for any percent, I guess. And I don't even have any words for that.
That's crazy.
And then also, the devs wanted the game, and I think the series, probably because they didn't want to like have it be all Call of Duty associated with like Activision and everything. They wanted to just call the series Modern Warfare, so this game would just be called Modern Warfare 3. This would be called Modern Warfare 3, not Modern Warfare 2. They would just skip 2. Yeah. And then this is a random fucking anecdote. I know we're going fast here, but it's because I needed to save time for this. So I always check out I always check out the Wikipedia page for these games, right? That's how I get all this info, because I'm lazy.
Sure.
And I found a section on there that was really weird, and you would think it'd be about No Russian, but there was a controversy section, and it wasn't that. So, I'm just gonna read it. You might have to censor some of what I say.
Okay.
So, in October 2009, Infinity Ward posted a video titled Fight Against Grenade Spam on YouTube. In the video, professional baseball player Cole Hamels, which, why the fuck, delivers a public service announcement that advocates against the use of grenade spam. He uses profanity in the video and calls grenade spam for pussies and says, what the fuck, when blown up by grenades. No, it gets good. Multiple game journalists, including Philip Kohler of Game Informer, criticized the title's acronyms, FAGS, as condoning the use of homophobic slurs. Infinity Ward community manager Robert Bowling claimed it was intended as social commentary about the gamer stereotype, but they decided to remove the video after they thought it went too far. I've never heard of this. This is crazy.
Never in my life did I... What?
I know! I just can't believe that in 2009, like...
So for one, how did they think that was a good idea, using that acronym? 2, how progressive of 2009? How progressive of that?
Yeah, I know. It's just... Whoa. I couldn't believe that shit. You click on controversies and you think you're going to see No Russian, and they hit you with that literal grenade of a story.
To be honest, part of me is kind of shocked No Russian is like the main source of controversy from this game. It gives me the same energy.
We'll get there.
Yeah, sure, but it almost gives me the same energy as like the people who were mad at Mass Effect for having a sex scene. It's like, well, yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
I think there's way worse stuff in this game.
The thing is... Okay, I do kind of get some of the reasoning behind it.
I get some of it too.
I do almost think that I don't agree with No Russian being in here to some extent. But we'll you know.
Okay, we'll get to that.
We'll just roll in personal experience with background, right?
Okay.
So obviously we played Modern Warfare. I played the multiplayer for this game like years ago. Like I couldn't tell you when. Like 2011, 2012. I don't remember any of it. I played Modern Warfare 1 with you guys. I liked it, but I wasn't impressed. I gave it like a 7 out of 10, and I went on a bit of a rant about it not being special. I would like to go back and say I was a little harsh. I rewatched our Modern Warfare episode for this, actually.
Oh, okay.
And I thought I was a little harsh. I think that it's a 7.5, not a 7, because to be fair, I said a lot of shit about it not being special. It was the first to do most of the things, like the realistic warfare and all the set pieces. Like, we had games do it before, but I think it did it better than all.
Right.
So, I that is my experience. Otherwise, I played this game remastered on PS5. But
I wanted to use mouse and keyboard because I'm just that fucking gamer. So I went on Steam and bought a copy of the 2009 version. And I gotta say, I am still that fucking gamer. My PC can run it at 4K, 120 FPS. War has never looked smoother. And beyond that, mouse and keyboard was like great for some mission. Anytime you're using a gun, mouse and keyboard. Anytime you're not using a gun, I wanted to kill myself. Beyond that, great.
Sounds about right.
Hunter, how did you play the game? Did you acquire it in non-traditional means, or did you purchase it for full price?
Hunter, don't tell me you acquired it by non-traditional means. That would be illegal.
I was bullied into playing the game.
No. You were bullied into acquiring it by non-traditional means.
I wanted to just not play the game.
Hunter, we did try to give you the normal version, but it does not have controller support on PC.
Oh.
So we went over to Battle.net and purchased the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Campaign Remastered game for full retail price, so he could play it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn. Why'd we do that?
I don't know. It was weird.
In retrospect, that's a really stupid idea.
Nah, it's fine.
Thanks.
It exceeded our budget for cameos.
Sorry guys, we have no budget for the rest of the year because I bought Call of Duty.
I bought 5 different versions of Modern Warfare 2, so we can't get cameos anymore.
I have 16 copies for the PS3 in the back. Real quick, before we forget, some background recap because it's been a year. In the first game, we played as Soap and Paul Jackson, and Paul Jackson got blew up by a nuke. And I thought that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this game will have multiple playable characters. That's the only reason I wanted to bring that up, because it was a very notable part of the original. It's like one of the only things I remembered and really liked.
I wonder if this game will have set pieces as cool as the nuke helicopter scene. Boy, I hope so.
I wonder if this game will have an... I see it. I wonder if this game will have an opening as good as the opening that you guys are remembering right now on the ship from the first Modern Warfare, where the
I forgot that until you just said that.
Yeah, well, I hope it has an opening as interesting as that. Okay, I'm done. We can cut the timer. It didn't go off.
Clear. Woo!
Okay, we made it, boys.
We really cut that close there.
Finally to the tutorial. After we've been recording for
an hour and 5 minutes.
we can finally get to the tutorial.
This is pretty much... I'd like to point out we added the timer so we didn't have 5-hour episodes. I think everything up till now will probably be like 10 minutes, hopefully.
So how long do we want each mission to be here on our sacred timer?
So starting with 10? The tutorial. The tutorial's pretty short. We'll probably do the tutorial in 5.
Yeah, let's make it fucking happen. Alright. Mission 1, SSD, and go.
Okay.
I thought Friendly Fire was going to be disabled because it was on the captains, so I shot some people off on the distance and had to restart.
I also did that.
That's the only notable thing that happened to me during this tutorial. Oh yeah, and when it went to the skills challenge or whatever, where you run through the obstacle course, I didn't know there would be children, so I shot a lot of them.
God damn,
they're targets. Don't demonetize us, they're targets. So I think I didn't shoot any civilians and hit all targets. I got a 35-35 after my accuracy bonus. Did you guys write down your times?
Not for the main mission, but when I played one of the spec ops.
Yeah, just the speedrun.
One of the spec ops is the speedrun part.
Oh.
So I got a perfect score with a 3-star time. That's like under 35 seconds, I think, is what the 3-star time is. Footage of that will be available for members to view.
We want you.
We want you,
bitch.
You get like
Brigham Young University.
What?
We have 3 minutes. You can't be doing this. In the tutorial, you play as Alan, Joseph Allen, I think his name is. It doesn't really matter, but I thought I'd mention it. And okay, so this is something I noticed. Did he have the fucking... So, Adam, you played on mouse keyboard, so you can't comment on this. Did you have the lock-on thing on Modern Warfare 1 where if you pop down the left trigger, it like locks on like a fucking like drone to the nearest target? I don't remember that in the first game.
I'm pretty sure in Modern Warfare 1 when I played...
We'll roll with it.
I played Modern Warfare 1 on my Xbox 360. I'm pretty sure that was in Modern Warfare 1.
Okay. I don't never used it, I guess, or I forgot.
I didn't...
So I thought it was very cool.
Again, mouse and keyboard, Modern Warfare 2, I didn't deal with that. I just actually had to aim. What?
Can I be back and like turn on the lights real quick? I'll be right back.
You got 3 minutes. Oh, okay.
They heard me. Thank God. I chose regular difficulty too, I feel like I should mention.
I chose veteran, just for the shits and giggles.
Ooh.
I didn't make it very far.
Why?
I did that last time. Hunter, you said regular?
Yeah, I played regular, and you know it. Don't even.
I know I did. Well, I want the viewers to know. So...
Why are you bringing up irrelevant stuff,
though,
Wes? God damn. Come on.
I was disappointed a lot, honestly, by this tutorial. For one specific reason. I was fucking pissed, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really want to talk about the rest of the game. No. No knife the watermelon.
There's no knife the watermelon, yeah. I know.
No knife the watermelon in the whole game. Not a single time. And you know what? I was hoping I'd find a watermelon.
There was not a single fun knifeable object in this game.
I know. The chickens.
I never knifed them. I don't know.
I shot them.
I never knifed them either.
Well, that is not a fun knifable object if it didn't encourage us to knife them.
I wonder if you could knife the civilians and no Russian.
I think you probably could. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't have much to say about this one. I could do it.
What even is team player?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
But I don't want to speak out of line. I need to speak.
All right, 1 minute timer. 1 minute timer. Are you ready? Ready?
Okay.
Team player.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wait, do I have 1 minute to summarize or 1 minute for the whole mission?
Whole mission.
You're still playing as Alan. You show up in a buggy, shooting RPG guys in Afghanistan. And then you do the turret on the car. And then there's an on-foot segment. And then you go through a school. And then you get on the chopper. I thought this mission was okay, but also I thought it was way worse than the set piece that started the first game, being the ship. So I was a little disappointed, to be honest. Yeah. I don't think this mission's all that great.
I thought this was super unforgettable because you start in the tutorial and then it summons you to like a dam. I think you're at a dam next to a bridge, and it's like
yeah.
Ship. The ship was so cool. Why are we here? The first mission really should have been cliffhanger. Honestly, it should have started there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, we don't even need this. Hunter, thoughts on the first mission?
Well, my notes are fairly incomprehensive on it, so I cannot remember much of what happened in this mission. Wasn't very memorable.
Yep, I agree. Okay, we made it.
Okay.
I'm gonna need more than a minute for most of these, okay? Give me like 10.
Team player wasn't important. We could do a minute.
I agree. Give me at least 5 to 10 on this one.
Cliffhanger is a 10-minute. This isn't important.
Yeah. The amount of minutes corresponds to what the mission is at a time.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. It's funny, but we're not doing it. Okay.
Alright, no Russian is an 11. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. No Russian is a 20. We're gonna have a lot to talk about.
I split No Russian into 2 segments because you're gonna give me time to give the history on it.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Alright, so next up is cliffhanger?
Yeah.
Okay. So cliffhanger, you start on a cliff hanging.
Thanks.
I actually kind of like the ice pick minigame.
Cliffhanger? Adam, about the ice pick minigame.
Oh no.
Oh my god. It didn't work at all.
I will say, Hunter. I watched him play the game after I had played it, and I'll tell you. So the first time you use the ice pick, you're like standing on ground and you just go at the wall. I did like one fucking swing, and I didn't really get to hold on the trigger, so he like literally was standing and hit the wall, and he fucking fell. So I died immediately. I think the first possible instance of death in this level, and maybe it was 2 swings, but I swear to God, I died. But then Hunter, you had a different problem with the ice pick. It was not just the ice pick.
Yeah, the ice pick, I had no problem with it initially, but then you get to the second part where it wants you to use the ice pick and it wants you to jump over the edge and like do your cliffhanger part, and
you're hanging on the cliff like a true cliffhanger.
It didn't work. Like, I don't even
did
know
it, like,
what
10
happened
times.
the time it did work. It just, like, it didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, and I can verify he tried pressing the buttons every fucking way you can. I mean,
Did you guys play
it was
remastered?
weird.
Was that a remastered issue?
This is a remaster. I had no problems. I played on console remaster, so
I played 2009 on PC. It's Mouse 1 and Mouse 2, and I just moused my way up.
it was just funny though. He literally jumped. I was at least 10 times. It might have been 20 honestly. I think I put the line of dialogue in your notes of what he says. Yeah, I'll see you on the far side. We heard that line so many times.
Why didn't he catch him? He's supposed to catch him, guys.
I know, it was fun. And when Hunter did do it right and he still fell and then he got caught, it was like a fucking freak event. It was like, oh, I'm gonna die again, and then he got caught. First time anyone's ever been shocked by that in the game.
They gave him the real experience. What it's like to actually be a cliffhanger.
Okay, one thing I'll say real quick about this game is I feel like it really did focus on the realism, because I felt like I was always never knew where anyone was. Never knew.
You felt like
never
you really
could see
had
anyone. Not quite, but
Pretty damn close.
I felt like I was gonna die, and there was nothing I could do about it.
So I'm gonna sound really
Always.
stupid here. I'm not a very Call of Duty brained gamer. I found out after beating the campaign while doing Spec Ops missions that you can see enemies on the minimap as red dots when they shoot.
Wait, what?
I don't think there's a mini map at the campaign.
Okay, that's fine then. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah. You got it.
I thought
So
there was.
I don't know. I do want to talk a little bit about the actual mission here because it is a good one. I think, like a great one even. It's a little bit like all gillied up, which I think there are several missions that are like all gillied up. And if you forgot, that was the best level in the first Modern Warfare. It's the sniping mission where you're with Captain Price, and it's like all cinematic. You gotta crawl under the truck. Remember crawling under the truck?
Did we agree that was the
Yes.
best level? I don't remember agreeing that was the best level.
We might. Who fucking cares? It won awards.
I fucking care!
I rewatched the episode like a week ago and I don't remember. But this level's good because you are doing co-op with the it's McTavish, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And we're playing as Roach, and
No,
he does
no,
things
no, wait,
like
no.
you get to go into.
Oh yeah, it is McTavish. Yeah, because they're confused when Price calls him.
Yeah,
Soap
that's
later.
what I fucking thought. Yeah, that's what I thought, jerk. Sorry, I'm in that mood today. So he's doing that thing where he's like, you get to go on the right, I'll get to go on the left. And then you time it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's really dynamic, though. I was surprised. So even when I was playing, right, they do all this dialogue where he'll say, like, that guy's mine. And then I shot him before he was done saying it because I didn't realize who he was talking about. And he was like, then again, maybe not.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so fucking cool. They must have recorded so much incidental dialogue. And so it was already cool enough when I was experiencing all the dynamic stuff while I was playing. And then I watched Hunter play. He doesn't fucking listen at all. And so I'm getting all these instructions, and he's like, good work, good work, good work. And then I'm watching Hunter play, and he's like, they can see you! There's 6 guys! So...
Okay, but it kind of worked, so...
It did work.
I was very
impressed. Yeah, exactly. I heard that exact line like 20 times. Like, when I played this Old Gillied Up on my own, I was like, wow, this is a great mission, but it like, and people say it's dynamic, but who would never just not do what they're told to? How dynamic is it if I'm given instructions? I didn't realize people like Hunter would never listen to the instructions.
I think I was 100% right with what I said in that one Discord message a few weeks ago about... I think Hunter just turns the audio off on games, stone-faced stares at his screen, and sprints forward.
Pretty much accurate.
I usually don't play with audio. I did play this game with audio, but that is exactly how I played, though.
Oh, and then you also have a heartbeat sensor, right? It's like a little like radar thing.
Yeah.
That thing's cool.
I didn't
It
like
made it a little bit too easy.
because I didn't really like it. I don't know if it was my my 2009 original experience, but he was like, "Oh, my heartbeat will be blue. The unrecognized ones will be this color." They all look the fucking same. I don't know.
I didn't have that problem, but It was probably a skill issue, and you're probably bad.
Probably, yeah. Man, you're in a. We need to take it from like a 10 to a 6. Okay, you gotta calm down.
No. This is a 10-minute segment, so I have to be at a level 10.
Yeah, this is your aggression level. It's slowly going down.
Yeah. And then you like just go through and you do the stealth, but then he gets caught. And you go to Plan B.
Plan B.
And then it's just like a chase sequence.
Stay outside.
I thought the chase was good.
The chase was so fucking cool. The snowmobile mission is so fucking fire. Did my camera just freeze?
Yeah, your voice changed, but it blew up your camera.
Man. Hang on.
It's a good still, though.
It is a good still. I'm pretty happy with it.
Bro's hitting him with the Hawk Tua.
Bro hit him with the Hawk Tua. Spit on that thing.
That's so true.
Okay, I think I just messed up my webcam. I'm just gonna pick this up again. Just everything's fine. Just everyone shut up.
Alright, we're good.
The snowmobile section is so fucking cool!
It rocks. It rocks.
I love it, and in Spec Ops is so much cooler because it's like it's like an actual race, and it's so
There's
good.
Spoilers.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. And there's a time trial. It's so good.
Stop! La, 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 la. I have headphones on, so it doesn't work. I loved it. I think Modern Warfare needs more stuff like this. Like, it's great. This is what the game should open with.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, just straight up.
I thought it was great. I do think it's funny that your gun is like weirdly accurate, though. Like, realistically, you're on a snowmobile and you get this little dinky ringed pistol, and you go.
You can't aim it at all. Did you aim it on your guys' on controller?
I didn't need to. It killed everything in front of me if I just was holding on the button.
I'm dry. I'm snowmobiling, right? And it's just stuck like this.
Yeah.
And you kind of just can't aim it.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Okay,
that's how it
good.
is. Yeah. I thought it was great. Now, I did think it was like virtually impossible to die here until I met my inspiration hunter, who showed me that it is in fact possible to die multiple times in multiple ways during the snowmobile section, including driving off the side.
Wow!
I didn't see the side.
Hunter got to the jump and he held back on the controller. Like, whoa, hold on.
Whoa, that would never work.
To be fair, it really wouldn't. You'd get a lot of upwards momentum out of nowhere.
It would never work. No.
Hunter was playing too logically. He was playing a simulation shooter.
Okay, I mean, I got nothing else to say about Cliffhanger.
Good.
I think it's a great mission.
All right. Yeah.
I saw you fucking raise.
Oh wait, hang on. I got one more thing to say. After this mission, during the cutscene, you get the line where it's like, "He doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide." I fucking love that line.
Good impression.
It's not.
Good.
It's not British. That line is in American, I think. But still.
Well, I didn't say it was an impression of the actual line. I guess it was a good impression.
That line is so fucking funny. I love it.
There's so much like cheesy shit in this game. I love it.
Alright,
okay.
It's time for No Russian! Yippee!
Let's talk about it.
I want to... Yes. I want to get a little meta, not quite about Modern Warfare 2 right now. Did you guys see Modern Warfare 3 Remake's version of this scene?
Yeah, a little bit. It's weak.
What? I'm not a terrorist. You look like one. Bruh.
It's weak.
It's dog shit!
Yeah. But the whole game is. Modern Warfare 3 Reboot is just trash.
Dude,
so.
I've talked about having, like, real-life general audience friends now that I... Hello?
Oh, am I still here?
No, yeah, you're still here.
Okay.
You're just looking around. I talked about having real-life general audience, not very gamer-y friends recently, now that I have an actual job. Dude, I had a friend that was like, hey, have you played Modern Warfare 3 Remake? And I was like, I played it a little, it kind of sucked. And he was like, what, but the graphics are so good! Man.
Wait. You played Modern Warfare 3 Reboot?
I played it a little. I got rid of it.
You better play that shit on Game Pass. If you paid money
I didn't pay money for it, don't worry.
Okay. I think no Russian. Yeah.
I played it on PS5 too. Maybe I don't know. Maybe mouse and keyboard saves it. Who knows?
It does not. I think this mission on paper is great. I think the gameplay is obviously very limited, but it's like great at delivering like okay, isolated in a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
The concept of this mission is amazing. The line "No Russian" is iconic and amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Though it's so fucking cool. So for those who somehow don't know, the premise of this mission is that you are playing as an American spy and a group of Russians who are committing a massacre at a Russian airport,
right, terrorism,
which they intend to pin on Americans to provoke this whole war, right?
Mm-hmm.
And from the beginning of the mission, you're under the impression that they think you're Russian, right? So the whole thing is no Russian because we need to appear American, right? But what's interesting is the game lets you decide if you want to participate in the slaughter. And at first I thought that was a bad thing, right? Because I thought, well, they should make it so you have to try to blend in, right? Because otherwise they're gonna think you're American and you should fail the mission. And at first I was like, and then at the end, there's a cool thing. I didn't know about that twist until I saw it in the game, and I was like, that's fucking cool. I thought you guys... Do you know the cool thing?
Probably not.
Oh, wait, really? Seriously? Oh, okay. The Russians shoot you at the end and leave your body.
Oh, that
they
thing,
knew
yeah.
you were American the whole time.
That thing, yeah, I
and
knew
they
that.
leave you as bait. That's so cool, man. That's such a cool twist. It's so action movie.
It's great.
It's so,
it's
I love
incredible.
it. It's fantastic. Start to finish, this is amazing video game storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interactive. And it's kind of fun.
Whoa there.
And he's right. It's fun. It was designed to be fun.
There's a real shootout at the end where you have a riot shield and that's fun.
Right.
It's not just walking and shooting. So I mean, what do you guys think about all that?
I think the mission is great for as far as political statements go. It's great. We're doing great. I'm sure this can't go wrong. What am I looking for? In American media, I'm sure this can't go wrong.
Yeah. It was great. It went over fine.
2009. That's what? That's 8 years after any major acts of terrorism. We're good.
What major acts of terrorism?
Don't worry about it.
Bro forgot, never forget.
The Oklahoma City bombing?
No. Referring to the release of Majora's Mask. Oh my god. So, okay.
Do you guys know Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door came out 3 years after 9/11? Not to the day or anything, just in terms of years.
Could be connected, honestly.
Those two things are related.
They are related, I think, honestly. Our time and our place.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have some problems in the Russian, to be honest. I kind of get it. So at first I thought it was fucking awesome, like an action
Do
movie.
we want to restart the timer for the political part?
No, that's just for the history, honestly. I was just going to talk about it during this.
Okay.
So I mean, here's the deal. I think it's cool. I don't think it fits the tone of the game. I think it's just shock value, honestly. You can tell this story without being so brutal about it if it's not going to match the tone of the game, It's kind of it almost feels disrespectful to do something as ridiculous as a snowmobile jump over a giant gap and then go straight to hyper-realistic act of terrorism with blood and screaming, and it's just it's a little bit
I wasn't really on the front lines of that, because I was slow and it's the mission's in slow motion, but I did always shoot the limping people.
Oh my god!
I mean, that's mercy. He's so merciful.
What a kind soul.
I don't know.
That's how I feel.
Overall, I'm positive I'm no Russian, just so we're clear.
Sure.
I'm glad it exists as a conversation point, if nothing else. I don't think it makes these bad people that made the game or anything like that. I don't think anyone who came up with it, it's fine. It's a good thing that it exists, I think.
Sure,
I do feel that they could have They could have done better, though. I don't know. I feel like this would have been better in a different game. I don't think this was the place for
Modern
a depiction
Warfare
of
3
terrorism in a video. Yeah, this is for Modern Warfare 3. If they put it in Modern Warfare 3...
They did in the remake.
Let's go. World has been saved. I don't know. I like it. I just wish that it fit the tone of the game a little bit more. Maybe a little less horrific and violent. You know what it reminded me of? And I wrote this in my notes. The torture scene in GTA 5. Where you hit the guy with the wrench and you're waterboarding him, and it's like, I don't disagree with that being a game, but I've always hated that part of GTA 5. I don't agree, because a lot of kids play GTA, and most of the violence is not very real in that game.
Right.
The characters are very unreal. Trevor as a character is very unreal, and that part is
I know a few guys
pretty
like Trevor.
real. That part is pretty
GTA
real.
is
it's
more like borderline a kid's.
It's visceral.
GTA is like borderline a kid's game. The only pass I give to the torture segment is you can technically skip it if you just shoot if you know who you're supposed to shoot, but like you're not going to on your first.
Yeah, but it's just, and I know he gives bad info and all that, but I don't know. It just felt visceral, like No Russian does. It's like it's uncomfortable, and it's not. I agree with making the player feel uncomfortable at some times in some games, but I don't think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 or GTA 5 was the place. That's my
would
opinion.
argue No Russian is different because Call of Duty as a franchise is inherently very silly. It's very goofy. The campaign is kind of not grounded at all. Like you said, the fucking snowmobile jump. And we are talking about No Russian because of how like strong of a mission it is. It's like that grounded and that traumatic, basically. If they tried to make it fit the rest of the tone of the game, you end up with Modern Warfare 3 remake, where they make it goofy. Like, oh, you look like a terrorist because you're an American. It's like, it's not as strong. I think having that, like, super out-of-place segment could be bad if the mission is bad, but, like, we just sung its praises. I think it being that strong and out of place is only a positive, in my opinion.
I kind of agree, too. That's the weird part.
What a hater.
Like, it makes this game so memorable. I mean, it really does stand out. It makes a strong impression, and it wouldn't have made that impression in a less
and there is other
goofy game.
Iconic, traumatic imagery in this game, like the fucking White House being on fire and blowing up. Like,
yeah, but
it's not the same thing at all. But I'm just saying
it's not visceral. Yeah, I get that though. I get that.
Like the tanks rolling through like a rural town. Like there's a lot of shit in this game that is fucking. It heavily implies a lot of civilian death. There's one mission that makes you do it, and that's the controversial one. What is the difference between putting it in the player's hands and not, basically?
Well, I think it's just the tone, right? Like, you can, like, in Zelda games, characters die and get stabbed and just fall and bleed out, right? Mm-hmm. But the tone is triumphant and it's like whimsical. But if you did a stabbing, like in Saving Private Ryan, right, where they cover his mouth, you know, that's like, whoa, Miyamoto, chill your fucking cool fucking ranch, dude. All right, like it wouldn't be appropriate. I just feel like it's the delivery that's a little bit weird. But I do think I'm positive. If I had to take it or leave it, I'm taking it as it is.
Right, I really do think the delivery being as weird as it is arguably a positive for it. I get why
it's a cool
people didn't like
exists.
it, but I'm happy it was like the way it is.
Hunter, 10 seconds. What are your opinions?
Riot shields are hard. They're stupid. Riot shields don't work like
Stop
that.
talking.
Come on, you can have to like spray them.
Stop talking.
He's right though.
Yeah, riot shields aren't bulletproof. You can very
not like that.
Give me like 3 minutes or 4 minutes for this. I'll make it quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe in like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Do you want to? If I give you 5 minutes, can you spend a minute talking about how riot shields don't work like that?
Sure.
All right. Go.
I have no idea how riot shields work, so I can't verify that claim.
Okay.
So the history of No Russian. Okay, this is interesting. Part of the reason No Russian causes particular controversy as it did is not actually because of how it's presented in the game, because they even give you an option to skip it, which is by the way phrased in a really fucking funny way. I don't know if it's phrased the same way in the original version, but in the remaster they write, Some players may. So this message isn't weird. They say some players may find some game content in one of the missions disturbing or offensive, which the option to skip this content. Reasonable. But the options are yes, ask me later, and then this one, no, I will not be offended. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. It's just, I can still be offended and watch it, but just let me watch it. It's just funny the way they phrased it. I thought this was funny.
I think giving you the option to skip it is objectively good, though.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I think that you should not be.
Or no, I was going to say it's like the Tomb Raider remaster, but no, I think the controversy with that is they didn't include the option to skip. Or
I don't even know.
Whatever it is.
I don't even know.
If there's something controversial, give the option to remove it, but it should still be there. Don't just censor it.
I agree, unless it's for legal reasons, and then they have to get rid of it. Like hot coffee should have been in definitive edition. They could do that these days. So, anyways, the real reason, well, not the real reason, a contributing factor to No Russian Being controversial is that it actually leaked online without context.
Oh, that's
like, before the game came out. Which Activision had to, like, acknowledge the leak and then say, like, oh, this is out of context. I don't think they could give the whole context, but they might have. But the point is that they said, this is not, no. So, this is interesting. Some versions of the game actually give you a game over for participating in the massacre, which is the opposite philosophy I thought the game should have taken. And this is the most fucked thing.
What do you mean?
I think that, if anything, the game should have punished you for not participating.
No, sure,
because it would have...
Does it punish you for participating? I mowed down tons of civilians.
In some versions, in, like, different countries.
Oh, okay.
And
I
this was the worst one, though. Yeah, me too, yeah. Everybody. In the Japanese version, though, they changed it from no Russian to kill them, they are Russians. And it gets worse. The Russian version, or excuse me, the Japanese version of the game, it just completely fucking misses the point. Like, it erases the whole, like, thing of, like, no Russian. It says kill them, they're Russians. So what are we implying by that? So how does the war
start?
I know! I read that and I was like, what?
I mean, no matter what, you're killing Russians, but you're also Russian.
Yeah, it's bizarre. I couldn't believe what I was reading. So this is just more about what people kind of said. So people talk about how No Russian kind of raises the question if it's like acceptable to include shocking like material and like material that puts you in the place of something like this if something's created for the purpose of being entertaining and interactive. I thought that was interesting. Although I think the problem with that is that the purpose of No Russian isn't to be entertaining and interactive.
No.
Like that might be the point of the game overall. But No Russian, its main purpose is to be shocking and to be a story beat.
Right.
It's meant to tell a story, to have you invested in it. It's not meant to be a fun shooter.
It is like the inciting incident. It is the inciting incident of the entire game. So it kind of needs to be there, but also, what's the moral quandary of including it?
That's the inciting mission of the game? That's like mission number 4.
But it incites the main conflict.
But it starts the plot. Yeah. I mean, Hunter didn't read and watch no fucking cutscenes.
The first few missions basically say there are Americans in Russia, and then No Russian is them sabotaging the Americans by making it look like they killed people.
Yeah. Now there is some more... What's that?
They did. I told you.
Yeah, but they killed Russian soldiers, but they're making it look like they killed civilians.
Right. They're making it look like it was all Americans. That's the point. So a lot of people were critical of it. They said it being skipped or being skippable was a cop-out. I don't agree with that. Or that the story didn't make much sense. That I would agree. It's very action movie, and that's part of the problem for me is that the action movie twist of No Russian is extremely well written, but at the same time, I don't know if it matches the tone of the shocking stuff beforehand. Maybe we could have had some more time between those. It's very silly Russian thing, like good. It
would have been.
It's a little close in proximity.
Would have been way better if he was trying to get on the truck and he went, "Well, you look like a terrorist," and then shot him. Would have been way better.
Yeah, that would have fixed it. Yeah, and also if you could play with a mouse, I think it would have been better.
Yeah. It was.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much the history of No Russian. It's a great talking point. It's probably the most interesting thing to talk about in this game.
Great talking point, great mission, a lot of controversy, a lot of stuff to discuss about it. We had 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think we covered it all. I feel like pretty well.
Yeah, we did a good job.
Quick!
I got it. Don't worry. We're milliseconds off. I had to find my mouse.
Okay.
I have to pee.
Leaker. It's a slur.
What's the next mission?
Wolverines.
No, it's not.
Fuck, take down. Timer, go. I'm ready.
I don't remember this mission. Wait, jog my memory.
So this is the one where you're in Rio chasing the guy.
Oh, okay. 10 minutes? 10 minutes sound good?
I'll do a minute.
We ball.
Start.
So I'm pretty sure it was Alan who got shot in No Russian, right? So
Maybe?
you were playing as Roach?
Yeah, we're playing as Roach.
Playing as Roach in Rio. Yeah. So we're tracking down the guy who shot Alan, I'm pretty sure. And we're in Rio. I don't like Rio. I think Rio sucks in this game.
Couldn't see anyone. Died a million times.
Yep.
I have his notes open. He just read that verbatim.
Wait, I did?
I think so.
Well, that's how I felt.
No, that shit came from the heart.
I think this mission was fine. It's so fine that it made me switch from veteran back down to regular. The guys just kept appearing around corners. I had a whole route plotted out before I switched back to regular, though, where I was like, it was like fucking dying and then it resets my memory. Like, okay, there's gonna be 2 guys behind me and then a dog spawns. I was fucking on that shit.
Yeah. This might be like the hardest mission in the game. Like,
yeah, on veteran, this mission is fucked.
And you know what's funny? I think you repeated my arc. Didn't I get to like exactly mission 5, which is very similar to this one in the last Modern Warfare, and then switch off because it was too many guys? I'm pretty sure I did like the exact thing.
I think maybe. But yeah, I switched to it after like the big hub. The first time you see dogs, after you do that, and you turn left and there's like a tight hallway and a million guys. I was like, yeah, I'm probably about done with this. But it got really fun when you knew what windows enemies were going to pop out of. So you just like shoot the window before they pop out.
Hunter, that particular segment you were just describing, Hunter, you were miserable there, weren't you?
I was not having a good time.
He was not having a good time. Those dogs were fucking him up.
I just want to talk about some of the gunplay quickly. One of the shotguns, for you guys, you played on controller, right?
Yes.
So I guess for you, right trigger would be the first shot and left trigger is the second shot, and you can shoot either both of them at the same time or one and then the other. And it's so fun. It's a double barrel shotgun, and it's very easy to kill dogs with it. But still, it's very fun.
I left it at first.
And then your guy fucking sucks at the game. He falls into the town and he has to run over to the helicopter. This part was actually kind of fun.
Oh wait, no, actually, I think that's mission 7.
Oh, it's mission 7. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like part 1, part 2, honestly. So I'm fine just cutting to there to finish it.
Oh yeah, that is
because I have like
mission
3
7.
notes
You're
for mission
right.
7, anyways. Yeah, but it's the same thing because it's just one pretty much straight chase, right?
Yeah. What's takedown then?
Takedown is basically just part 1 of the same thing. The pig one's the one with the dogs and the windows. Takedown and Hornet's Nest are like part 1 and part 2 in the same mission, pretty much. They're both in Rio. They're both Roach.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're spitting.
We can just knock them both out. Yeah.
Yeah, we can just do both of these at the same time.
So
I don't know why they're in this weird order.
like-
I know why they're in this weird order, but I don't know why they're in this weird order.
I don't know. I don't like this one much, and I don't have much of an opinion on it. It's just kind of frustrating because I mean, okay, you know what? I will say one thing. There's more like cool dynamic dialogue. Like all the times in these games, you'll hear the guy like, "There's one in the house. There's a guy in the shed," and it's just so cool when you're walking through a level, and then you just hear like, "There's a guy on the left balcony on the 2nd floor," and you're like, "How the fuck would they know to record that dialogue?"
Behind that truck.
It's so cool.
Like, oh, there's a truck there. You're right.
Like, yeah, I know. It's like, whoa, that's on my screen right now. How'd you see that? You're cheating. I don't know. It's so cool when the game does that, and it does it a lot. I feel like.
Yeah, it's they were very thorough with the dialogue.
Yes.
Never can figure out what they're talking about. There'd be like, there's a guy there, and it'd be like, where are you talking about?
In the shed, on the 2nd balcony on the top floor.
My only real issue is how kind of bland the Rio mission is, like just visually. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like it.
I thought it was like, this is kind of Modern Warfare 1-y. That had a lot of this kind of visual. And then you get to the next mission, and it's like, oh no, we could have good visuals this entire time. What were we doing?
Yeah, what the fuck? It made me remember like damn, why am I enjoying this game so much more than I enjoyed Modern Warfare 1 so far? Oh, that's because Modern Warfare 1 was like this!
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt playing it.
Modern Warfare 1 was like what?
It was just this, like, the generic environments, the tight corridors, guys popping out, and this, like, the color yellow and brown. It was just, like, every mission in that game. Or with, like, a handful of exceptions, for sure. Like, there are some, like, night ones in the grass and
Starting
stuff,
in, like, a snowy area, immediately starting out with colors. Great start.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to say, though. I mean, honestly, these are some of the worst missions in the game.
Yeah, we can... the run to the helicopter is fine, I guess. I didn't have to shoot anyone in that segment.
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
Nope.
You're just kind of running, and then you jump over to the helicopter. The animations are pretty good.
I will say, yeah, they're good. This is the beginning of a funny trope. There's like 10 instances in this game where someone gets really hurt and they like black out and then fade in.
Yeah.
And at first it's like normal, but they do it so many fucking times. Like, surely this didn't happen this many times in the first game, right? Like, they saw the part where they killed the guy in the first game, and we go into Modern Warfare 2 thinking, when they're gonna kill these guys now? And so they tease us with it, like, every fucking mission. They're like, you're a stupid American. And then you fade in, and it's like, oh, he's alive. And then he does it again, and then you fade in, and he's alive. And then he gets shot, and then he fades. They kept doing
They
it.
do it at one point in this
really
game,
funny.
and it's really stupid. We'll talk about it when we get to it, but they do it at one point, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
I'm thinking of one. I wonder if it's the same one.
It's not even really a fade in, but it just... The camera stays on for too long, I'll say that.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah, 100%. Also, this mission had double Uzis, and that was cool. That's all I have to say.
I
kinda
tried
got
using it when I
pissed
got
off
killed.
when that stuff happened because I thought Hyde was dying. And
Yeah.
I died a few times in this game for sure.
That's all I gotta say.
Alright.
But the fake out deaths are annoying.
Alright, do we want to do 10 minutes for Wolverine? Okay. I'm gonna... My favorite part about Wolverines right off the bat is that it starts in America, and you know you're in America because there's an American flag in the first shot right there.
I love American levels in this game. They're easily
The
the best
imagery
part.
is so cool. Maybe we'd be able to relate more to the other imagery and the other levels if like we lived there. But like just a normal American rural town with like bombers and parachuters coming down. Oh my god, so fucking cool.
Rocks.
A blacked out sky because of all the smoke, dude.
Yeah. The bright oranges coming through, and honestly, this mission kicks ass. You're playing as James Ramirez, new character. You're in Virginia, and this is the one where this first American mission, you're in Burger Town or whatever. And once again, you got tons of great dynamic dialogue because they'll bark out the names of the restaurants. They'll say, they're on the Taco Hell building or whatever.
Guys in the gas station across the street.
It's restaurants. Yeah, exactly. It's so fucking cool. And not only that, this mission has a totally different structure than all the other ones for the most part because it's big and open. It's like a zombie wave. Like they say, oh, there's a helicopter coming. I think there were missiles in the gas station or something. It's so cool, man.
I will say I don't like
It's so
how
cool.
it's only for one segment, but you get to like the rooftop of I think it's the burger shop, and it kind of becomes a sort of tower defense-y sort of thing for a little bit. And I'm like,
Nate's restaurant.
could have done without that.
I don't know. I kind of loved it the whole way through. It was a great
I
mission.
don't like tower defense missions.
Hunter got pretty frustrated playing it though.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got frustrated during this game.
Yeah, bullshit. I watched you.
I
will say-
Entire time.
You did. Okay, that's true. There's a few missions I didn't see him play. I will say you did not get as frustrated with this one as you did with Sticker Star. Not even close.
that's a positive. Speaking of positives, no AC-130 missions.
Are those just the ones where you're in the
There's
helicopter?
the one where you're in the
Just-
helicopter and you're just like, oh, there's guys on there, shoot them, fucking...
Now, I was a defender of it
You were.
in Modern Warfare 1. But I do feel like the way they did it in this game was it was better because they have you temporarily take control.
Well, I've got
All
good
the
news for you,
helicop-
Wes. If you really want to do that, there's a AC-130 mission in Spec Ops. So go do the Spec Ops mission.
I love Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Hunter, what were
Footage
you
of you
gonna say?
playing
All
the...
the-
Oh, sorry.
All the helicopter missions, I kind of just like sat there and I never shot, and it like said you passed, so sure.
Based.
Footage of Wes playing the AC-130 mission, most likely in Spec Ops, will be in the members-only video.
True, it will be.
Hang on. I just realized I didn't fold my laundry and it's over here behind me.
I didn't notice.
It's just a towel.
Everybody's gonna see that now.
Everybody is gonna see a clean towel sitting behind me. Look at this towel. I just haven't folded it. Wow.
You fucking rat.
I'm sorry. I live in a mess. My room definitely isn't incredibly clean.
You have a clean towel. I have a towel I haven't cleaned in like 7 months in my bathroom.
No, it's fine. You're excusable. You're in college.
Okay. Honestly, though, I don't have much more to say about Wolverines. It's a great mission, and I said everything I like about it. I don't dislike anything about it.
So now
you guys wash towels?
What's that?
They wash themselves.
No.
Oh.
Now we're technically on Exodus. Exodus is like the weird Hornet's Nest continuation of Wolverines.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we can do that.
I think this one is an escort mission, which immediately makes it not great, but it's like a good escort mission. Because you can kind of just ignore the thing you're escorting and just go into every house, kill people, and move on.
It's solid. It's not like, it's not as good as Burger Town, I will say that. Because there's a little bit of confusion with this one, with just like, I don't know,
here's the issue.
following a guy very slowly.
Here's the issue with this mission. They're in that house down the street. What fucking house?
Oh my god, Hunter was raging about that.
I could never figure out where to go. I could never figure out where the guys were. I could never figure out where I was getting shot from. Like, I'd be getting sniped from the roofs in this game constantly, and it's like, I can't figure out which roof, and specifically the one with the White House. Or maybe it's the Hoover building. But they're shooting from, like, the roof of the White House, and it's so far away, I literally can't see where I'm getting shot from. And, like, I keep, like, running. I keep trying to pause and shoot people. I keep getting down. It's like, I'm dying every time. I can't see crap. Realism? Maybe. I hate it in a game? Yes.
Yeah.
I will say, this game doesn't really have the lows of Modern Warfare 1 so far, so that's a great start.
Except for Rio has a little bit. Just a little bit.
Rio is like the mediocre parts
I think
of Modern
I like
Warfare 1.
Modern Warfare
It's not the lows.
1 better.
You like
Hunter, repeat?
You like 1 better?
I think I like Modern Warfare. Yeah.
Really?
That's kind of crazy.
I've never felt so...
There were just more frustrating parts in this one for me.
Alright, Season 2, Hunter's off the show. He's getting kicked off for sexual harassment.
I just felt like there were more sections in this one where I just could not tell where I was getting shot from. Like, at all.
I can kind of hear
I
it.
Couldn't run through or anything. It just wasn't working out.
When I was doing some missions on Veteran... Okay, I did some of the spec out missions on Veteran, too. There's... I don't want to spoil it for you, but there's a sniper mission. You'll know what I'm talking about when you get there. When you play it on Veteran, you're going through it, and there's guys in ghillie suits hiding. You just, like, poke your head out, they just fucking bang! Shoot you instantly. If you've even never poked your head around that corner before, they're just waiting for you. And they can kill you in 2 shots. It's fucking awful.
So Hunter's not playing the Spec Ops.
Hunter is not playing Spec Ops.
Yeah.
Like we said, he just sits there with the audio off, staring stone-faced at the screen. There's no content there.
Yeah, Hunter, just record yourself staring at a screen with no webcam on for your members' content.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, I mean, this mission's okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know why it's pretty good. I
would go as far as to say it is one of the best escort missions I've ever played.
Have you played Resident Evil 4?
No.
Okay.
Not counting Resident Evil 4, it is one of the best escort missions I've ever played.
RE4 is like it's half like a third of the game is an escort mission, and it's executed so well that it makes me realize escort missions don't have to suck. And this one sucks just a little bit. So I can't say it's one of the best ones, but it's as far as they go, it's not
Okay,
bad.
wait, I have a question then. If this isn't one of the best ones, but Resident Evil 4 makes it look really bad, what is the second best escort mission in your opinion?
I'd have to think. Give me a minute.
You're good.
Give me 2 minutes and 26 seconds.
2 minutes and 26 seconds.
There is an escort mission in Death Stranding that's pretty good.
Bro.
You gotta carry a... But
game.
the thing is, what makes it good is that the person, you don't have to actually follow them so much. They're like a body bag on your back. And so you are escorting her, but then there's like some fun dialogue while you're doing it. And then there's even like unique interactions, so you can go off the beaten path and like take her to hot springs and like she'll hang out with you and stuff. It's just cool because like you get more character interaction.
I'll play that one.
Yeah, I'll bet you will, bro. I'm just saying it's cool because like they took what makes an escort mission suck, and it's like, oh, it holds you back, and they're like, oh no, you can just bring her wherever you want before you get to your final destination. It's like you just get to have a buddy on a little vacation. That's a good escort mission. Does it count as an escort mission because you're not tied to them so much? Debatable. It's more like talking cargo.
Right.
If I had to think of an actual escort mission that isn't that, give me a moment. Off the top of my head is difficult. Okay, let me just scroll through the games I've played and think if they have escort missions.
The entirety of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
I can get one. Give me just a moment.
You have a minute.
Give me just a moment and 4 seconds.
So yeah, why does this game make everyone want to join the Marines? I'm constantly dying.
I joined the Marines.
It's telling me like how like terrible war is and all like the little cap things, or what are they called? The little, I can't even remember.
Because you get to be as cool as Soap McTavish.
All the tips.
Don't you want to be as cool as Soap McTavish?
I want to be alive, so...
But if you're alive, you're not as cool as Soap McTavish.
I guess not.
Don't you want to be as cool as Captain Price? You can be a war prisoner.
Do missions where you're on a gun on the back of a truck count?
No. You're not. You're the thing getting escorted.
Fuck. Hold on. I know I can think of like 10, but I need to be sitting down and looking at a list of games and be like, oh, I played that game. It has a good escort mission. You know? Oh, BioShock has a good escort mission. I got there. BioShock. There's a part where you're in the Big Daddy suit and you got to make a little chorus for like the little sisters. It's one of like the only bearable parts of BioShock for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't like BioShock.
Fair enough.
Okay, there we go. It's not a great mission, but it's better than this one. Okay, we got there.
All right, is next the only easy day was yesterday, or am I notes wrong?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. 10 minutes is probably good for this one.
Yeah, maybe even a little high, honestly.
Hang on, let me double check something quickly. So I think the start of this mission fucking slaps. You start underwater and you're diving over to it's like an oil rig, right?
Yeah. You come out of the submarine or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And like just that, they didn't have to include you making your way there. You could have been like, you're at an oil rig now. Go get them. But the fact that they included that really adds a lot to the experience.
I agree.
Sure, buddy.
It's great. Hey, you hater. And it also might have been an homage to the original Metal Gear Solid, because that is how that game opens. And this game has a little bit of Metal Gear to it. Not this game, but this mission is like, it's a little stealthy, tiny bit, because they're having you go slow and like clear the area. So I thought it might have potentially been an homage. I just thought that was cool.
Hunter, what was your favorite part of this mission?
Hunter, it's more with the hostages. It's more with the hostages on the oil rig.
Hostages, yeah, I had a really easy time with the hostages.
But did you like?
It was easy.
Did you like the hostage sections though, where it went in slow motion? Wasn't that fun?
I never actually shot a hostage. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
whoa! He learned.
What I did do in the very first hostage section, there was two guys right in front of you, and I never noticed the guys right in front of you, so I was always focusing on the guys to the left. So it always like stop the slow mo, and then they'd shoot the guys that were.
Yeah.
They shoot the hostages.
I died in the first hostage section because I was like, wait, what? There's guys I have to shoot.
We all did it.
Beyond that, it's an oil rig. Oh, the thermal section is cool too.
Yeah, it's kind of a. It's kind of like that part in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 where they raid the house. That was like the coolest part of that game. Remember?
I thought you said
Where you
all
pop down
gillied
the
up
night
was
vision
the coolest
goggles.
part of that game.
Well, I didn't. All Gillied Up is the best mission. This mission consists of most of the other shit, and then you raid the house.
That's correct.
So, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
That's what you sound like.
Sorry, I pulled up a walkthrough of it just to remember the video. Someone just blew himself up with a claymore.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I only placed one claymore in this game and died immediately afterwards.
Great.
I think I can guess what mission it was in.
The one where you were
Me too.
guarding the data transfer.
Yep, okay.
Yep. Okay. And this mission you're playing as Roach. It doesn't matter much. I think this might be like the least story relevant mission in the entire game, to be honest.
Yeah. You're just kind of helping hostages.
I don't know. It's a decent mission. I like the slow-mo, which we talked about, and I like how it ends on the helicopter ride, but it's just kind of good gameplay. This mission doesn't have a lot unique about it, but it's just good gameplay.
Mhm.
It's good. It's a filler mission.
Are we done here?
I'd say so.
Speaking of good missions, you know what mission absolutely slaps?
Oh, this mission fucking rocks.
The Gulag! It feels like the ship mission from Modern Warfare 1.
Yeah. It's such a video game level like structure. Like you go in with a mysterious goal. It's got a good reveal, and then at the end there's like a panic escape.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't know, it's just I think this is honestly this level is so fucking genius. Everything about it is so clever. The premise, the reveal, the ending, like. So okay. I gotta actually say what it is. That'll help.
Right.
Or whatever you want to.
Well, I just have a question. Do we actually know...
Yeah.
Obviously, I know the story of all of these games because I just knew the story. Are we supposed to know Captain Price from the first game?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What did he do in the first game?
He was an all gillied up. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
He's just like the goat of Modern Warfare.
Okay, you can
Like the whole series.
you can do the rest of it.
Okay.
Apparently, I didn't understand this mission.
This mission fucking rocks. So you go in rescuing like the most dangerous hostage or something like that. I don't remember what they call it. Rescuing something.
The guy Makarov's afraid of, or something like that.
Yeah, and you don't know who that is. And you come in on a like helicopter, and I think it's like Americans.
Oh yeah, wait,
right?
time
Or, like,
out. I just realized the entire point of this game is Makarov is the mastermind behind all of this terrorism stuff, so we're trying to kill him. We never said that.
Pretty much. Well, you know, it was implied. So you're coming out of a helicopter. From what I remember, there are American jets attacking the Gulag, like dropping bombs and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there are Russians firing at you. So you're in the helicopter, you're shooting these guys, and they're bombing it, and it's fucking awesome and cinematic, and like, we're getting them. And then you drop in, and then there's the threat of the American jets. Then you're like, oh shit, we're in here now.
We're the ones getting bombed by the
So
Americans suddenly.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like, you're walking down a hallway, and the wall gets blown out, and like flies everywhere. It fucking rocks. And then, you know, from there it's kind of standard, but it's a cool setting, right? It's like an old, like, stone gulag. It's like you're in, like, the castle from, like, Sonic and the Black Knight or whatever, you know?
God, what a fucking reference.
I know, but it's what I thought we're playing.
The Gulag segment also... What was I going to say? I forgot. I forgot. Oh, yeah. It says before the mission that, like, that castle has stood for hundreds of wars over hundreds of years. And it's, like, just random cool-ass settings that they can just invent. And for some reason, this is one of the only times they do it. Like, every mission could be a random cool-ass setting, but no.
Yeah. Well, development, I guess, right? They have to... They can't make it this cool all the time. But what I love is that it's got this, like, old-school vibe, like, almost like, what is it? Like Dark Ages, almost, like, stone and castle. But then you get in, like, the prison hall, and it's, like, high-tech. I fucking love the part where you get into the center, and it's, like, this huge armory, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all the alarms go off, and these guys are coming around in a big circle around you, going through these halls. And you have to go in. Well, you got a guy on the computer opening up each door, and he's like, "It's open!" And you go, and then you walk up to the next door and get ready, and it's open. And then you check each cell. It's so fucking cool.
I like the part where he opens a door, and he's like, "We've opened the wrong damn door."
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was a castle? I thought I was in a sewer.
It's kind of like a sewer at the end.
I I thought it kind of like was a sewer that got transformed into a prison cell or something like that.
Yeah, it's like at the end, at the bottom of it. I think when you're escaping, especially, it's like a sewer-esque area. But dude, and then you get the riot shield, and you have to like withstand like 1,000 guys coming at you at once. Like you all like huddle up in a corner where you're getting shot like 360.
Yeah, I just don't think stuff like that works. Is what I'm trying to say.
It works so well.
I loved it.
Oh, you mean in real life? No, it doesn't work in real life.
Oh yeah. I want to look up.
And then,
pause the timer. Guys, don't talk. Stop talking. What?
You're cheating.
Stop talking. Why are you talking?
You're cheating.
Okay, we're good. I'm gonna look up a video of a riot shield getting absolutely demolished by bullets. I want to see what it looks like.
Okay. In the meantime, that reveal of you place all like the charges in the wall and you blow it open, and then you get a gun pointed at you and it's fucking Captain Price was so fucking cool. I actually popped off, and I am gonna tell you, when we started playing Modern Warfare 1 last year, I never thought there would ever be a point where I pogged at a Call of Duty character reveal. Okay, I never thought I would hit that point in my life. So the fact that they managed to do it in this game is really goddamn impressive. I mean, this whole mission, and then of course the escape sequence, right? Mm-hmm. Where the whole place is falling apart, Metroid style. It basically seems like they're completely doomed, and then they drop in the helicopter. Fucking rocks. It's so
incredible cool. Mission. It really did just feel like the ship mission, but with more tension.
And just more going on. And like again, like the twist of the Americans being the ones that are blowing at the building and fucking you over is so good.
So yeah, I want to point out, this guy just shot a riot shield and the bullet went straight through it. So, it slowed it down a lot, but it went straight through it.
So you could probably, like, lose an arm and then live. or like the edges of your vision would get red and you're like, oh.
Dude.
This mission was cool. I loved it. And it only gets better.
Yeah.
It only gets better.
That's the crazy part. This is only like top 3 missions.
Right. Dude, they cooked so hard with this game.
Honestly, like, not to spoil anything, but this is such a glow up from Modern Warfare when I could not fucking believe it.
Next mission is of their own accord. Dude, this mission is so fucking cool!
I want to go.
You can go. I'm passing it over. I'm passing it off.
Okay, this is the best mission in the game. This game's fucking amazing. This right here, I'm going to tell you right now. In terms of visual storytelling, probably my favorite visual storytelling in a game ever. This part, at the beginning, they don't tell you where they are. Every other mission that starts, they tell you where you are. They don't tell you where you are, and you start in this bunker, and it looks bad, man. It's like, holy shit, where are we? You walk past all these guys, like freaking out.
Damn, we're in a war zone. This is an awful war zone. Where are we?
Yeah. And you walk up out of the bunker, and you see a freaking government building in Washington, D.C., and it's like, wait, what? Like, it actually caught me off guard.
And you turn your head, and right to the left of you is a half-destroyed... building. No, right to the left, there's a half-destroyed Washington monument. Like, it's so...
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Dude.
And the Capitol, there's so many... I've been to Washington, D.C., and I feel like it elevated it so much, because, like, once you get the scale of these things in person, the Washington Monument's fucking huge, dude. Oh, it's so cool. I mean... I think the opening of this mission is, like, best 20 seconds of a video game level ever. I mean, it blew my mind, honestly. It was so fucking good. And it is the Herbert C. Hoover building, by the way, the first one.
Yeah.
I had to look it up, though, because I didn't know that. So, I mean, I got a lot more to say about this mission.
Is this the one where I just couldn't get through because I was getting, shot from
not that one. That was Whiskey Hotel, I think. This one you did fine on, except for the sniping part where you had to snipe guys at the Washington Monument. That part was a struggle.
Couldn't find them.
Damn.
Yep. I was watching the screen. I saw no guys. He wasn't playing bad. Like, the game, bugged out, I think. It didn't spawn the guys for, 5 minutes.
Oh, weird.
But, dude, I got so much love for this level. I mean, the part where you're inside the first building... and everyone's screaming, and you walk in you see the fire lighting up in one room, you can see the shadows of guys moving around the corner. Oh my god. Amazing. I mean, actually amazing. And then you kind of see guys So Hunter had this too. You look through a hole in the wall and you see guys in the corner of the building with all sorts of equipment and shit. And I thought it was my guys.
Nope.
Oh. Hey, turn the lights back on. Hey,
Wait, I'm
there's
in
a motion
here.
detector
I'm
in
in
here.
here. There we go.
I got it. But oh my god! I mean, and then the part where you're on the helicopter flying by and everything's just going to shit.
And when you know your helicopter's going to start going down, and they're like, well, we got to take out some of those
Still
guys
going.
with us.
And then at the very end, when it's like, last mag, make it count, and you can actually kill a couple of the guys, I seriously felt like I'm going to try to, like, I'm going to take my time and actually kill as many enemies as possible before this guy dies, because it's so fucking cool.
Right.
I was so immersed. Like, this was a fucking military ad that I fell for. It was so good.
You're protecting the United States of fucking America, Wes. This is what the military is all about.
Oh my god, and dude, it was the perfect. This is the tone I want from this game. Like brutally real. Like this is what it would look like if like an impossibly strong force attacked the United States. This is what it would look like. But it's still cartoony levels of destruction, right? Mm-hmm. Like we're still, of course, we're shooting the Washington Monument, and of course, like we're based in the White House. Like it's silly still, right?
You're still looking out across the landscape
really cool.
and seeing like a million helicopters fly by. Like it's still cartoony.
Yeah.
But
would have been cooler if this happened in like the Harry Potter part of Universal Studios.
Yes,
they could literally do that. That's the cool thing about game development. Why do we not have cooler set pieces? Oh they could do shit like that.
Can someone make a theme park like terrorist attack in a video game? Don't take out in a video game. In a video game is really carrying that. In Minecraft, in a fucking video game.
Can someone make a level theme park terrorist attack? It'd be really easy. Anyone can do it at the end of the day.
Like which one?
I want to make, and then they're going to be a part where like, so they've claimed the Hogwarts Express. We're going to have to take the coaster, Sergeant. Get on. And then you go, choo choo, get up the coaster.
It's like that one mission in Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh my god! And then at one point, there's a drop in the roller coaster, and he's like, "So I've been on this ride. I don't remember that drop." No, Sergeant, it's normal. And then they go, phew! Dude, I'm telling you. And then there's like a real Yeti in the fucking Yeti Express or whatever in the Disney World. I'm telling you, this is a game.
Splash Mountain is a river of blood now.
Yeah, exactly. Like
this is just a peek into my dark and twisted reality.
Dude, and you could have like visual storytelling of the cameras that go off when you're riding the rides with the last people that rode the rides. Like you could see, like
I want it to be known we're describing every single indie mascot horror right now, but with a gun.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I don't know, man. Of their own accord, masterful. I don't have any more to say other than absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10 stuff.
We need more like it. I like that there's a lot of presidents' portraits on the walls in this mission.
Oh yeah.
There's one portrait. It's not in this mission. It's in a future one. But sitting on the ground, there's a portrait of William Henry Harrison. It's just sitting on the ground. It's tragic. Visual storytelling, like we said.
Hunter, what was that?
I don't know. For whatever reason, I was just thinking, like, what if they put a terrorist attack in the game and it was the Twin Towers, and then it's like, I'm thinking, why am I thinking that? Because the Twin Towers have.
No, I thought you were saying, like, imagine if they put it in the game before the attack happened. Like, because, like, this is already a fantasy setting. Can you imagine if, like, a month after Call of Duty Modern Warfare releases, there's, like, a real attack on the Washington Monument? Like, could you imagine?
Video games would be banned in America.
I agree, yeah. They should be. But that's going to wrap it, I suppose, for Modern Warfare 2 for now.
We get to talk about Peak! We get to talk about Peak! Dude, I went so crazy on this pick. Oh,
dude, okay. I gotta say, absolutely fucking nothing.
Oh, it's nothing, alright. The game is...
Well, I don't want to get too into it because actually I have some background. So this game released in January of 2024. Mm-hmm. It has over 8,000 reviews, mostly positive.
I played it on its release date.
So my personal experience with nothing is I've done nothing before. I'm pretty familiar with this like style of game.
It's very relatable.
Although I Yeah, I had not played this series or from this developer or publisher before.
No, yeah.
I guess my general thoughts were nothing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's what you're supposed to get.
In the
Hunter, what was your
spirit,
experience?
yeah, in the spirit of the game, I never actually installed it.
My goat.
He did the most nothing out of all of us.
I think someone actually proposed that when you picked the game too. I think it might have been.
I think it was Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah, he stuck to the bit, my man.
Oh man, but what? Listen, okay, we need to actually describe this because it is technically a game.
Okay.
So
it is.
So you can install it on Steam, and I forget what the start prompt is. There's literally only one thing. I think it's press any key to get started, and then any action you do, it'll start the timer, and any action you do ends that timer. It says, "Oh, you got this time. You did nothing for this long, including like moving your mouse. You can't shift tab escape. You can't get out. You can't escape. You're stuck.
There's no way.
You have to do nothing." What best time did you get?
My best time was probably around a minute and a half.
You barely played the game. You barely experienced it.
Oh no, I have. I stuck to my promise.
There's so much more game you could have seen.
How much game did you see, Baco? 2 hours.
I did nothing.
Why?
I did nothing. I was gonna try and get a better time, but I really didn't have the time to get a better time. I had a busy schedule this week. I couldn't do nothing.
Same. I kind of wanted to do that bit, but I didn't have the time to do nothing. But you know what bit I did have time to do? I don't know if you remember this, but when you picked nothing, I said that I would not fucking listen to you and review my own game. So, I played the Plucky Squire late last year. It was developed by Impossible Futures. This is actually their debut game. One of the directors, James Turner, he did a lot of the art for Game Freak on the Pokemon Harmonite games. Harmonite's like a Control 3DS game. I played it's pretty good, but the art's... no offense, James. And then the other guy, Jonathan Biddle, he worked on Swords of Ditto, and I can't tell because it has the same shortcomings. I'll get into that. It's published by Developer Digital, and came out in September 2024, consoles and PC. So this thing was really hyped up promotion. It's like a top-down Zelda-like with puzzle elements, like Zelda, and also like Swords of Ditto, like I'm saying. And the main gimmick they showed in all those trailers was that you can move between the book, like it's a 2D art in a book, and then the real world, which is like a desk full of toys, like hyper real, and it's 3D instead of 2D. And so what's different is that when you think that's going to be the focus of the game, but the actual game has like 5 different gimmicks, and it doesn't commit to any of them. So you've got like the book, real world transfer stuff, right? And then you've got combinations of words where like you move adjectives with different nouns. And then you've got like a page flipping and tilting mechanic to like physically tilt and move things, and like the flipping pages to like transfer back in time and like move fast travel. It's fucking crazy. And then in the real world sections, you got like between worlds wall shifting. You got all these like fucking there's a punch out section, there's a rhythm minigame, there's 2 rhythm minigames at least actually. There's stealth. There's 2 different kinds of stealth actually. I just remembered. There's multiple kinds of 2D shooters in this. There's a turn-based RPG fight. And like I usually like variety in games, but it was just like too many ideas, and honestly none of them were executed particularly well. I mean, I will say I feel like the word combination puzzles are pretty good, and like Scribblenauts-esque. I really like Scribblenauts, and it does kind of scratch that itch. And they have a couple like hidden achievements for like some of the weirder combinations that you can do by accident, or like by like holding onto a word way longer than you need it, which I thought was pretty rewarding and neat. I don't know, but outside of that, so it's not as interesting as like the trailers would have you believe. And then the combat, it's not. The combat is like very much like Zelda, but the game relies on it way more than Zelda does, which is not a good thing because Zelda combat's kind of mid until like it's particularly 2D Zelda combat. This is like Link's Awakening tier. The visual style is like actually pretty unique and good in terms of the 2D art. I mean, I say unique as in like not a lot of games will put that much effort into their art, but the actual art style itself is like very corporate and generic, which I didn't really dig. And I mean, they do clever art things with the book, like you would think. Like they have like vertical parts where like you go up 2 pages at once instead of 1, and the way that the sprites kind of curve as you move left to right because the pages are kind of arched is very interesting. But as a whole, they don't actually do as much as you would probably think. And so the 3D realism art is really excellent. Like the quality of it is great, but the gameplay of the 3D sucks. I mean, it's like just the worst kind of like basic walk here, pick this up garbage. It's really not good. And then moving between the 3D and 2D sections, especially later in the game, they have you doing it a lot, is really slow. I don't remember the music. The characters are completely unlikable, like actively annoying. The writing is overly verbose, like extremely. Like this game does not shut up like I do. And it gives you hints before you can do anything. Like the God of War Ragnarok got a lot of shit for, but like 10 times worse. Like you actually can't. Like it'll give you a hint to press like the square button for the 100th time. Like it's absurd. I will say the plot itself actually is surprisingly not bad. It is simple, but it has a couple like plot twists that I didn't see coming, which was not something I expected from a game that was of this quality, which is not particularly great. But I don't know, it just kind of feels like it's made for small children. No, it's not like a Nintendo game where like it's a kids game but you can enjoy it too. No, this is a kids game. And like I don't know, about halfway through, even though I still found like at the beginning, especially the ideas were interesting and new, even if they weren't fun, I just kind of wanted to be over it, which is saying a lot considering the entire thing was only 8 hours long. It also cost $30, which is really bad considering how long and interesting it is. Although I got it on PS Plus, so I didn't pay for it really. I don't know, like my verdict. I think it's impressive for a debut game for the studio. I think there being as much hype as there was probably hurt it, or at least my expectations. So I would not say it's worth buying unless you like really want an easy game. And it's on PS Plus. Like if you get it for free, I honestly would say it's probably still really not worth playing, but it is at least serviceable. And at the very least, I bet it's some little kid's like favorite game. So it accomplished that. I think it is good for debut. It's just honestly, it's just not that great to play it as an adult. I give like a 6.5 out of 10.
You're not an adult. You are a child.
My little cousin's favorite game is Fortnite. He knows how to crank 90s and he only plays it on his Switch.
Which one?
My little cousin.
Hunter, if I'm a child, what does that make you?
Well, I'm actually you'll be an adult in 8 days.
8? That's very specific. Anyways, what's the next mission?
Whoa! Hunter, do you want to review again?
What?
Do you want
to review again?
No, do you want to review a game? You can review Modern Warfare 2 if you want.
I've kind of only played recently, like Isaac, Fortnite, and Modern Warfare 2.
Give it a 1 minute review of Fortnite. Start the timer, boys.
Go.
I don't even know what to say about it. It's like a game.
Done. And timer.
I hate playing against people that are actually good, because I like to win, and I don't care if I win against people that are bad. I'd rather just still win.
Damn true and real.
Yeah, I could be in like a fully botted Fortnite lobby and be having a great time.
Oh, dude, Race Wars 2 is gonna go crazy.
We should do it tonight.
I'm free tonight.
Can we, though?
I'm free tonight.
Alright, bonus game's over. Bonus game's over. We're no more talking.
Yeah, no more bonus game. I would get nothing a 0 out of 10 because it's not a fucking game. Actually, not true. The only game I've ever given a 0 out of 10 is Desert Bus, so I would give it a 1 out of 10 because it's not as bad as Desert Bus.
Alright, bitches. It's been like.
I'm not ready yet. Oh, hold on, let's go on your side. This is like the part, it says Nintendo. And then this is like the gun holster here. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Or you can put like a sword. Fuck. It's hard to keep the part with the Nintendo logo displayed. Still have like the holster. Yeah, you can put like a bayonet and then a part. One thing that you ever play an Assassin's Creed game where they have like the wrist swords? You ever play an Assassin's? Well, it's usually higher up on the arm. It's more like a Spider-Man type thing.
No, I've never played an Assassin's Creed game. It's been a week since we recorded the actual episode.
No, you can't leave that in. You're not allowed.
Oh, it's staying in. It's been a week since we recorded the actual episode. We're just real late on the Cameo. We're gonna try not to do that next month, but that's what happened this time. Not me eating the bell pepper.
I just want to say, I want to out who screwed us here. If you're listening, Kermit the Frog, fuck you. Kermit fucking turned me down. He didn't want to talk about Modern Warfare 2.
Well, while we're talking about people that turned us down, Ludwig Ogren, fuck you.
Fuck you, Ludwig. And here's the thing about Ludwig, too. Is that...
Skeptic.
Oh, did the Skeptic get back to you?
No.
Okay, cool.
And I think I broke Coney. I don't know if Coney's uploaded it ever since I DM'd
I do want to stay on the topic of Ludwig. It's really important. It's really important.
And his impact on the streaming culture?
Yes. Ludwig... Oh. Fucking smite it.
We've damned everyone who has denied us our Cameo. But we have a Cameo now. We have one.
We do.
Wes got one.
Oh, hey, Video Game Book Club. Rhode Island's own Peter Griffith here. And let me tell you, I played a lot of games in my life. And I love playing video games, except one time that I found my old Nintendo. And
it's so true.
And it obviously blew his mind because of the freaking graphics.
I remember this.
Apparently, if it's not 4K...
Yeah.
I remember Peter doing this in one of the episodes. Oh, it's buffering.
But let me tell you about 2009's Modern Warfare 2. It was so great. I mean, all the great lesbian scenes and the game.
I remember that, yeah.
And, people out of the sky. And at one time, you could fly as the plane and shoot people on the ground. That was freaking sweet. And, of course, all the different, weapons you could find throughout the game. And,
I actually didn't like all the weapons you could find throughout the game.
What is he talking about?
Amazing magical time. And,
no, I didn't like the weapon variety, actually.
And, just nothing's complete without those lesbian scenes. I'm telling you, it's a great freaking time. So good luck to you guys. And if you haven't played Modern Warfare 2, 2009's Modern Warfare 2, then I suggest you guys go ahead and play it. So good luck to you at the Video Game Book Club. And don't forget that when you poop in your dreams, You poop for real.
That's true. He's spitting.
Dude, that is so true.
That's incredible. I can't believe you got Peter Griffin for this.
I know. That's the real.
Did you watch it before this?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Good.
That's crazy. You got Rhode Island's own Peter Griffin.
Rhode Island's own Peter Griffin.
That's
Shout out real Peter Griffin on Cameo, who was the absolute homie delivering this shit in like 6 hours.
He was ready. He was in full cosplay waiting for people to send him a cameo.
Yeah, let's hit him with the review.
I'm gonna say, compared to the quality of the last Cameo, you are setting the bar too high.
Yeah, wait, do you guys want to throw in the Eric Cartman one as a bonus?
Yeah, sure. Let's see that. I've never seen the Cartman one. I want to see the Cartman.
Hey, I'm Eric Cartman. I'm a huge fan of Wes's podcast.
My podcast.
You know, isn't really fun.
This is Wes's podcast. They're spitting.
Game Sonic Superstars. It's fucking awful.
It is. It's not, but it is.
The quality of that game is like if someone took a big fat turd in your fucking hand and promised you the world and then threw that turd in your fucking face.
I can see why you didn't show this cameo. Cartman would never say that.
Wafted it right in your face.
That's true.
It's fucking... Because Sonic Superstars is the worst game of all fucking time. No one loves it like me.
Have you ever played North and South?
I'm sorry.
That's true.
Donkey dick.
I love how we ended it.
Anyways, yeah, back to Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, that's what this is about? Yeah.
Yeah, that was the transition we just did, I think. I don't know.
Right, okay, that's the purpose of that segment, definitely.
Wait, I got this, okay? I remembered. Right before we went back to Modern Warfare 2, I did like a cut. I think I did that, right? Do you guys remember?
It seems like something you would do.
Yeah, so if I just do this, it'll match up perfectly. Okay, ready? Back to Modern Warfare 2.
Mission 12, contingency. Let's go. I only need like a minute or two on this one.
Okay. 1 minute. No,
I can't even remember what happened.
minute 30. Good luck.
I'll tell you.
Go.
Okay, the whole thing about this mission is basically a story mission. It's kind of, they have a little bit of a sneaking section at the beginning, like gillied up.
Mm-hmm. And then gives
where
up.
you're with Captain Price,
and
you're like, yeah. Yeah, it's like, literally it's like 10 seconds. Like, it's over. And they even give you, I think, a radar, so it kind of just chugs ass. But aside from that, this is basically a story mission where you're on some, like, what is this, a fucking Walmart parking lot? Like, what does this look out? I don't even, like... And Captain Price is in a submarine, and the whole premise is that Captain Price wants to launch a missile on Russia. What's a missile?
No, is that it? That's not it, is it? He doesn't want to launch a missile on Russia.
Huh?
I thought he wants to launch a missile to America.
I thought he wanted to launch it on Russia.
I thought that's what the EMP was. Captain Price shoots the missile, and then it activates the EMP in the next mission for...
Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry, I meant to say American. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. No, I was arguing on your side with the completely wrong phrasing. Yeah, it's like So Price wants to do this, but we have this new guy Shepard who's saying like, "Oh, I don't think that's a good idea." That's not even his voice. He just talks like a fucking guy. Shepard, he doesn't want to do it, so they let Price get in the submarine to turn this thing off that the Russians want to launch or whatever, and then Price actually shoots it. And like the whole gameplay of this kind of blows. I guess like the parts where Price says
action movie dialogue. It's perfect.
Long
the silent doors are opening. Good.
Yeah, but mid mission.
Yeah.
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
Cast magic missile into the darkness.
No. It's a clip with Shaggy from Scooby Doo, and he's going like, "I smite you with magic missile. Magic missile."
I'll look for it.
Look it up.
He was sleep
I'll look
deprived.
for it. Yeah, just keep giving me more stuff to look for. I'll look for it.
Yeah. Wait, can you like insert like a movie worth of edited shit? Just like edit your own movie and put it right here.
Alright. Whatever. Okay.
Mission 13 seconds.
This one's gonna need a lot more time.
Yeah.
This mission fucking rules!
It's pretty good.
It picks up from
it's
the
not as
end.
good as the last one.
No, definitely not. But it picks up right after of their own accord. I'm pretty sure, right? No. Yeah. It picks up.
It actually takes place a little bit before it ends.
Right, yeah, because they give you the last mag again, and then you're shooting, you're trying to survive, and then like an EMP or a nuke something goes off, and it kills all of the electronics in the area, and you have to just navigate through this dark Washington, D.C. It's
Dark Washington.
Dark Washington.
When you said that, I pictured like Dark Brandon. What if that was the final boss? Dark Washington.
Not too late for Modern Warfare 4.
It's a good mission. It's just got a couple really cool parts, but I think the in-betweens are kind of...
It's a lot of story.
Yes, the story of this mission is excellent. The gameplay, I don't remember any of it.
Dude, that runner was literally me when he runs over and is like, I don't remember the fucking code word, man. I'm just trying to figure this out, too.
Yeah. Dude, I love, like, okay, so you got the guys yelling, like, Star in Texas to, like, tell if they're legit. That was really cool. It just feels, like, very, like, post-apocalyptic. I really dig it.
Yeah.
It almost reminded me, like, The Last of Us. And then, they keep... Okay, clearly the best part of this mission, in my opinion. I'm not... And actually, maybe you don't agree, because there's an absolutely fucking crazy thing that also happened in this mission. They keep alluding to the Whiskey Hotel, and I don't know what that means. They keep saying, they're at the Whiskey Hotel! And I thought, oh, cool, a hotel level is going to be later. You know?
Sure.
Like, I didn't know what that meant. They just keep talking about it. I thought it was so cool. Because of the reveal.
Right.
Which isn't in this level, which is why I didn't say
But
it.
it should be in this level. I don't know why it ends the level. Probably hardware restraints. But, like, the level ends, and then it picks up immediately in Whiskey Hotel, and you're in the same area that you already were.
Yeah.
Like, you go through a door.
I don't know. And then... yeah, well, it's like it's cool. Oh, dude, it's so fucking cool. They have the president's, like,
vault,
tunnel that you always hear about. Yeah, and like you don't ever know what's real or and then they say, oh, this is actually the fake one. Like this is the real one. The other one's fake.
I thought that was no. This is the real one. The other one. No.
Yeah. The one that you hear about in like the real world.
Yeah.
This is the real one that you don't know about.
Yeah, that's the Las Vegas one. This is the real one.
Yeah, exactly.
I found this level incredibly frustrating. There were like people sniping me from like the top of the White House.
The president has a vault.
You're thinking of Whiskey Hotel.
The president has a vault in 49 out of the 50 states. If he gets caught in Oklahoma, he'd rather die than have a vault.
There's this really small detail I loved where you can go inside like a bus that's been abandoned, and the sound of the rain switches from an outdoor sound effect to an indoor sound effect. You can hear like the pitter-patter of the metal above you. Most games don't do that. And, like, when Tears of the Kingdom does it dynamically, it blows my fucking mind. Because Tears of the Kingdom, you should watch the GDC. This is so unrelated. Everyone watch the Game Developers Conference talk on Tears of the Kingdom's audio design. Amazing. Like, changed my perspective on all this shit. Because in a game like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, what makes it so cool, though, is they had to do that manually. Like, someone thought, like, oh, when someone's in the bus, we should change the sound. Just so sick, man. So sick. But then obviously the main cool thing about this mission is when we cut to fucking outer space.
Yeah. And you get the satellite view of an astronaut. The astronaut's fucking dead.
Yeah. Dude, it's so cool that a nuke has a kill count that, like, extends, like, into space. That's just so awesome.
This is what I'm talking about. Modern Warfare can do all of this shit. And they tried to with, like, Advanced and Infinite Warfare. But those games just weren't very good. So, like, now what?
I don't know. I like the semi-grounded. This is, like, the perfect balance for me. Put me in America, but then also drop nukes.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say about Second Son. That's all I have.
Which means it's time to hear Hunter bitch go.
Yeah, Hunter, go. Hunter, go.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know where the people were, but they were shooting at me. I couldn't run all the way over to that building on the left. I couldn't get down and, like, pause and not die, like in, like, one of, like, the foxhole type things, because I'd just get shot and die still. Could never see where the people were. Like, after trying it many times, it just eventually worked one time.
I mean, I gotta tell you, I didn't struggle with this, but watching you play, I could not see what you were doing wrong. He was just getting fucked every time.
I did not struggle with this.
You played slow, you played fast, you did everything.
Oh, really cool thing I like, this is in, technically, Second Son too, but the EMP getting rid of your red dot sight is so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah! Oh, and then talking about how the comms won't work and stuff. Yeah. It rocks. It rocks. But, of course, the reveal of the Whiskey Hotel as the White House. What's that?
You sound like you're talking about something else.
What?
How do I?
Nothing.
Sauce.
Oh, wait, that makes sense. Whiskey Hotel. So the government, the military actually uses Whiskey Hotel as the nickname for the White House. I forgot.
Yeah, I looked it up.
I forgot they have like Alpha, Bravo, Whiskey, and Hotel are W&H White House.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that.
Why would you use
When they revealed
W
it.
for whiskey? Why would they use W for whiskey? Come on.
What would you rather use? White? Guess what? White wouldn't work because it's called White House.
Willie?
That's true.
Walter?
That's true. They could have called it Willie.
I'm
Willie.
sorry, when you said that, Wes, and then the hunter said Willie, I thought he was saying really, but with a W. Willie?
Nah, I would have kicked him from the call if that happened.
Here, wait, hang on. You'll never guess what I found I pulled up a video just to see what I was dealing with, because I need video in front of me to know what I'm talking about. You'll never guess what I found in the video.
What'd you
The
find?
portrait of William Henry Harrison.
The portrait? Let's fucking go.
The on-the-ground portrait of William Henry Harrison.
Can you put it up next to the timer? Is that possible? Can you, like, snipping to it?
I already did. I sent it in the Discord, but hang on.
I just want him over the timer if possible.
Okay, yeah,
if it's not possible, that's okay.
Let me get a smaller snip of him. I can get a little tiny screenshot.
I guess in the meanwhile, I don't have a ton to say about this level that isn't true of the other White House or, DC levels. They're all just kind of similar, but they rock so much I didn't care. Except for the ending, where I saw him for a second.
No, you didn't.
The ending where they go to the top of the building, like you're sprinting and the guy's like holding the flare. The fact that they play the animation in real time of you sprinting behind him and he's like stumbling up there, and they canceled the bomb run on the White House, like just as you get up there, like 5 seconds. It's so cool, dude. Oh, I see him.
How do
I see him.
will that work?
I see my boy. Yo! Yo! That's hype. I'm so glad we could achieve that.
Banger mission.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it, though.
No.
Banger mission? Worst mission in the game.
Okay, for him it was. I saw him playing. He had a miserable time here.
Alright, so we discover that there's 2 more possible locations that Makarov could be, or Makarov's intel could be. So we gotta go get that. So we split up into 2 groups to go get it. And we start out as...
This one's on the Georgia-Russian border.
Yes. And we start out as Roach with Ghost. Hang on, because I'm still on the last mission.
Okay.
I'm still on the last mission. Hang on, I'm still on the last mission.
Oh,
Now we're on this mission. Because we got that information. Now we're on loose ends.
Game?
Hunter, what was that?
I didn't know there were ghosts in this game. I didn't know it was supernatural.
Oh, yeah. If you kill an enemy, the ghost appears for like a split second. If you have the camera item, you can like photograph them, and they do like funny poses.
Oh, are you talking about the Polaroid?
Yeah, did you get the Polaroid?
No, I didn't get the Polaroid.
It was in the second mission, I think. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. This is the snowmobile one.
What is this fucking bit? What is this bit?
You get the Polaroid and no rush.
Oh, true. That's because the guy dies, and you definitely be able to keep his item after he died. Mm-hmm. That's so true.
I think something I realized while playing this game is it's like kind of half grounded, like you said. I think Call of Duty would slap if it had Borderlands weapon variety. I feel like I'm kind of middling on Call of Duty and I'm middling on Borderlands. I feel like their issues fix each other.
Dude, I don't know. I think if we just got more Call of Duty games that are just like this one right here, I think they'd be great. I guess this is the balance for me. This is the Call of Duty formula. This is the best you can do.
I guess, yeah.
In my opinion.
I just want...
This is how I
want
feel.
stupider weapons is the thing, because I'm not that big on the gunplay, honestly. I just want...
Yeah, that's fair.
When I think Borderlands weapon variety, I think like the reload, throw your gun and it explodes animation. Like, I want shit like that.
Maybe they could just add like sillier options. Like attach a grenade, like shove a pistol into a grenade and yeet it.
Yeah.
Maybe like a tomahawk.
Add Doja Cat to the game.
Add Dogecoin to the game.
Is Doja Cat the one they added?
I think they added a shit ton of people, dude.
Doja Cat Call of Duty.
They have like the Terminator.
Yeah, Doja Cat's in Call of Duty. Okay.
That's so cool, dude.
Is
That's
Nicki
so
Minaj
cool.
in Call of Duty?
Couldn't tell you.
Nicki Minaj is in Call of
She's like
Duty.
my go.
Guys, we gotta get Call of Duty
Shit, we gotta
next
play that
year.
one.
Next year.
They should call it.
So in 2 years, are we gonna do?
Never mind.
So in 2 years, next year we're doing Modern Warfare 3. In 2 years, are we doing Modern Warfare 1 remake?
No, we're doing Modern Warfare 1 again, dumbass.
Okay, that makes sense. Revisited.
So, the Endless Now, Ouroboros. Yeah. So, I think this mission's okay. Yeah, we're finally getting to the fucking mission 2.5 minutes in. It's very memorable. I'll give it that. It's basically a zombie defense mission with a chase at the end, right?
Yeah. I hated this mission.
I think the armory bit is cool, where they let you pick your favorite weapons and lay traps and stuff. I usually like that kind of stuff in games, the dread of enemies coming in. But I didn't feel that dread at all, because it's really easy, and they don't feel... it would be cool... Okay, if I had to make this mission, here's what I would do. I would make it about locking up the doors and, making it as secure as possible, and have guys flying through the windows on the top floor. I'd have them, placing charges on the wall to blow it. Make it so that you have to feel the dread of them breaking in, instead of constantly being outside and, just looking for them before they even get there. You know, make it intense. It wasn't intense. It was just boring because I was waiting.
I'd like to point out, Modern Warfare 2 was 2009. Black Ops 1, which I believe was the first game to have zombies, was 2010. So, we're both kind of saying make it like a zombies style thing, but the zombies didn't exist at this point, so I guess that's fair.
Resident Evil 4 does this exact scene, but they do what I'm describing.
That's Resident
I'm just
Evil
asking
4.
for the best part.
This is Call of
I want to keep
Duty
bringing
we're
it up.
talking about. Call of Duty
They could do the same thing.
They
could do the same
Call
thing.
of Duty is the milk of video games. Okay?
And unfortunately, in this particular instance of milk, they did not remove the fat. This level is just... It's kind of nothing. It feels a little... I don't know. I love the locale. I'll give it that. I love the house. I love the beginning where you're clearing the house. Loved that. But as soon as we get to the defense mission, one detail I did appreciate is they made it so the file transfer speed constantly fluctuates like a real computer instead of being consistent and
you
useful.
didn't even notice that until watching me play it, so you can't even say that. It's not fair.
That's true, because I wasn't paying attention to it until I wasn't paying attention to your gameplay. That's very true.
Why not just DDoS the house? They won't be able to upload the file.
That didn't exist in 2009.
Damn.
They didn't invent it yet. True. Definitely true. Don't fact check that. Definitely true.
DDoSing was something that was invented.
Yeah, it was invented in 2010 on the same day as Call of Duty Black Ops.
So did you guys also not fight your way to the escape? Did you guys just run there? I just ignored every enemy and ran there.
Oh, so about that. This might be my least favorite mission, actually, because, well, it's not, because I did just like the Rio stuff more. It's just, the house stuff's okay, I didn't really love it. The escape was awful. I kept getting my ass blown up by mortar fire, and it was making me mad. I kept getting just, instantly killed by stuff I couldn't see. I would just drop a bomb on my face and explode. Because I thought, most of the time when you're making a video game, you think, oh, just make the explosions happen where the player isn't, so they feel the threat, but they don't actually get pissed when they die from nothing, right? They just feel like, oh, I really got by in the skin of my teeth there. But Modern Warfare 2 says, no, they're fucking real. They can just land on your head and kill you instantly. You can do nothing about it.
Skill issue. I just
That's
sprinted
a funny
to the
way to do
escape.
game design, though.
Was it, Hunter?
I said that's the funny way to do game design, though.
That is the good way to do game design.
It is the funny way. It's just realism, guys. They took my feedback from No Russian and they made it grounded.
What's the Shigeru Miyamoto come quote?
Come on a game and it'll forever become... Come on a come and it'll ever game.
No, hang on.
Forever good.
Often I'll see advertisements for porn games, and they say, try not to come. But then when you play the game, it seems like the objective is to come. So yes, I would call that bad game design.
I fucking love that picture. I love that picture. I don't really see how it has to do with what we're talking about, to be honest. I can't make the connection.
You don't need to understand. I just remembered it existed.
Okay.
We were talking about bad game
Should have
design.
more
I remember
stuff like
Shigeru Miyamoto existed. I had to pull it up.
I did feel like Miyamoto was coming at me as I finished this mission. It was absolutely miserable and disgusting.
I could feel Shigeru Miyamoto coming inside me.
I said on for the record, but if you felt in, it's okay to share that experience here.
Well, different people have different experiences with different games. It happens.
Yeah. Different Miyamoto comes for different folks.
I got the premium Miyamoto experience. It's fine, okay? I don't want you to feel left out.
He got you in your Shigeru. Anyways, the story at the end of this mission, I already knew Shepard was a bad guy because it was obvious, and I thought the execution of this part was a little, because it's killing characters at the end of a mission in the exact same ways they didn't know Russian, but this time it just has less shock value because it's now the third time we've killed the Call of Duty protagonist.
But you don't kill him though, because you shoot him and then the camera stays on when he's in his grave.
I was gonna call it before you said it, because when you mentioned it earlier, I knew you were talking about this because it's fucking weird.
Stupid.
Is he alive?
I don't think so.
And then I think he might be, because I think he like moves a little bit, like right after he gets shot, and then the guys pick him up. So I think he might be alive when they pick him up, but then he's completely still when they burn him. So terrible cutscene.
Yeah.
it's the peak cheese corniness of this game, but beyond the point of being.
I know they're trying to do like the whole first person. Like most of this game is in first person. This cutscene could have been in third person or from Shepard's perspective, or literally anything other than from the dead guy.
Yeah, it was just kind of awkward. I didn't like it.
It almost works in like an artsy perspective, but like no.
Or we didn't have to show the carb screen. I guess it makes him look more disrespectful, so that's cool. And it's a cover-up, I suppose, as well. Enemy of my enemy. This mission rocks. Oh, my bad.
Enemy of my enemy.
This mission rocks. I love this mission. It's really simple. It's really short, but I love the concept.
Yeah, my first note was banger mission, but a bit short.
Yeah, okay, cool. So this one you're playing as Soap, and you're in an airstrip in Russia. It kind of just looks like Borderlands, but with planes crashed. And it's so cool, dude. So the whole concept of this mission is you're like the third party. Like, there's a war being fought between the Americans and Makarov, and the Americans are led by Shepard, so you're not really with them. Mm-hmm. It is kind of fucked how you can just shoot American soldiers. Yeah. I mean, like, I know they're not
like
fighting
Makarov's
for the
men
perfect
have
cause,
Makarov's men have orders to kill you, and the Americans have orders to kill you. So if you go to anywhere but hiding, you just kind of get gunned down.
I found that you could kind of sprint through because they were more focused on each other, or sometimes you could like take out more on one side, or like try to take off an equal amount on each side, and they kind of thin themselves.
In my experience,
it was really cool.
In my experience, it's like two guys fighting, and then they see you, and they're like, all of them just turn towards you.
Oh god, there's a mission in a game I played that's just like this, and it's gonna drive me crazy thinking about it. If you give me 5 seconds, I'm sure I could think of it. It's where there's two warring factions, and you're killing one side, and you have to like balance out how much you kill the other so that they thin each other out. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 4! It has a segment just like this. So there's a part in Metal Gear Solid 4 where you're a third party in like a small country fighting against terrorists, and you can choose to attack the terrorists, and the guys will think they're on your side and start helping you. Or you can attack both, and they'll both start to hate you, and it makes it a little harder. Or you can fully join the terrorists. It's a really good level. Although if you join the terrorists, I don't think they ever help you. I think they always want to kill you. That level's fucking amazing. So it was very Metal Gear Solid 4, which came out the year before. I love that kind of stuff. Just it's like an immersive sim, but for one level. And it's like intuitive. It's not a menu that pops says, will you join good or will you join bad? It's like, no, what you choose to do in like a split second will change. It's cool. And it's not like this level does a lot of it. Like, there's not a lot.
It's like Sonic and the Black Knight.
It's just I did enjoy it a little bit. It's just like Sonic and the Black Knight. I don't have anything else to say about this level. I killed the timer and end my suffering. I didn't really hear you decorating over there, by the way. I guess notice me a minute.
Hang on 1 sec. I'm almost done. Who do you play as in this mission? Do you play as Soap in this mission?
You play as Soap. Soap McTavish.
Oh, like Macintosh, like the computer?
No, not at all like that. Not even slightly like that. Oh, and by the way, at the end of this mission, it's really cool that Price and Soap are placed in Most Wanted, because they're, like, rebelling against Shepard's stuff. I mean, I feel like it would have been done earlier, but but it's just kind of cool.
Yeah.
So it makes you really feel like it's like you against the world. Dude, I have nothing more to stall about.
Hang on.
Oh, there's the part where you're calling Makarov on there, and he's like, I know you can hear this, Makarov. Like, you need to, like, stop this, because you need to help us against these Shepherd guys. And he's like, yeah.
I finished my thing. I'm good. What do you guys think about the myth of consensual war?
The Plucky Squire, I would say, like, 6.5.
Alright, well, 10 minutes for just like old times.
I don't have 10 minutes of... This mission's
it's
mid.
Like it's like all gillied up. It's just like it. It's just like old times.
But you spend like 5 minutes doing cool stuff because he roped down and he's like ready, and then you kill him. That's awesome. But then they don't ever do it again, and then it's just kind of a normal mission where you kill guys.
It's kind of an escort mission.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? This is my second favorite escort mission of all time. We finally found it, guys.
Wait.
It's mid. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh. I did notice they were gone. I thought it was. Oh my god.
Sorry.
You're playing with my
Everything was
emotions
closed. Anyways.
Dude, every time I look at my screen and I see that fucking picture of Miyamoto, it's making me laugh.
Here, I'll put it on the top.
There we go. I have nothing to say. Oh, okay, you know what? There was one cool thing in this mission that I liked. Because you are fighting against Shepherd's men, so these are English-speaking soldiers for once, and you hear them using the useful timps, like that, he's in the shed, but they're using it against you now. That was cool. I really enjoyed that. Everything else about this mission I don't give a shit about, but good.
Shepard gets on a boat and escapes, and you're like, oh, we gotta get him! And then it goes to endgame.
Yeah,
we can keep the timer going for endgame.
Dude, I don't even fucking know if the timer's on right now. I only see 8.
It's at 8. It'll be at 7 soon.
It's scary.
So for endgame,
okay.
Endgame is an entirely...
Endgame's good.
Endgame is entirely a boat mission. So remember what I said...
That's good.
No, because remember what I said at the start of this video. You remember what I said? Mouse and keyboard is ideal for controlling this game. When you're using guns.
Yes.
When you're not using guns, it's fucking hell.
I see.
Do not play boat mission on mouse and keyboard. It's not that.
I'll go play boat mission on mouse and keyboard.
It's not that bad, but it's not good either. Because W is forward, and genuinely, it feels like that's all of the control you have in this game.
I don't know. It's great on controller. I don't know what to tell you, pal. Pick the wrong
Mouse does nothing. Nothing. Mouse is nothing. Mouse is cute. Everything else is on keyboard.
Back in my day, we only had keyboard. You get to play the game we did when we grew up.
I'd rather kill myself. I don't know.
Look with the arrow keys.
My options were mouse and keyboard at 4K 120 FPS or the Switch port.
What fucking Switch
Exactly!
I fell for your.
Those are the only two systems I had.
Your devilish.
Those were the only two systems.
Your wicked.
It was either the PC version or the Switch version, and there is no fucking Switch version. So I always stuck with the PC version. I would have liked to play this game on controller. I liked playing the first game on controller. Call of Duty is good on controller. Why did I have to play this on mouse and keyboard? That's so fucked. I hate using the mouse and keyboard for this game. It's awful. I hate it so fucking much. It's the worst part. It's the worst way to control this game ever. I'd rather use a butt plug.
Your? If the objective is to win the game, but you're using a controller that makes you come, isn't that bad game design? The boat part's good, but I don't have anything to say about it. I need to talk about the story and shit.
Oh, you can talk about the story, sure.
Okay, they fall off the waterfall and they survive because everyone lives in Call of Duty until they don't. And then you're stumbling towards Shepard. I really enjoyed how there's the guy, the pilot of the helicopter, is like sitting there, like his legs are broken and he's got his gun and he goes because it's out of ammo. He just keeps pointing and shooting at you. Although you can't kill him, which I thought was weird.
You can.
Like I tried to knife him over and over again. It wouldn't let me.
I killed him.
Or shoot him.
I knifed him.
Oh really?
I knifed him real goodly.
They removed They were woke.
Woke. You're right.
Yeah. So you walk up to Shepard and you try to attack him, and then he just like parries you and like beats the shit out of you. I mean, he like stabs
plays
you.
the hell out of you.
He fucks you up. Yeah, I mean, but he does it so casually. Like he's like it's like every scene in Resident Evil 2 with Mr. X where he like holds up Leon for like a minute before killing him. Oh, there. We'll just use this ambient footage. Yeah, there we go. You're editing the video in real time. So, yeah, you get stabbed, and then Price shows up right before he's about to kill you, Captain Price, and they do like a Metal Gear Solid fist fight, which rocks. Yeah. No.
Hang on. We're almost there.
What? What the fuck?
There we go.
No, two. Yeah. No, further back.
Further back? No, it's here.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. So they do like their fist fight, and then he like knocks Price down.
Oh, okay. I guess it just does that.
I mean, I did talk about the trademark Call of Duty fade. As you can see there, they're doing like 4 of them in a row. I really enjoyed that, you know. We had to up the count at the last second. And then, dude, the most badass thing, he pulls the knife out of his chest, like, hits him in the eye. Whoa, did you see that fucking angle I hit? I'm like a Sonic Adventure.
A Sonic Adventure render.
Bro.
If we put the camera on the side, your arm is actually disconnected from your body, and you're all the way back here.
Yeah, that's true. You guys can't see it.
It's called fourth perspective, non-artists.
Thanks.
What about forced perspective?
You'll understand when you're older.
Yeah, you're a kid. You're not ready for these things, okay?
When you said you're a kid, I thought of the SpongeBob movie.
That's a big jump to make.
I don't know, man. Especially with this footage in the back.
Yeah. But then you kill him. I do think that the ending is extremely abrupt. Like, you kill Shepard, and they don't even say anything about Makarov, and you just go. The credits.
I imagine Makarov is for Modern Warfare 3.
I know, but it's weird that they don't. It's just the ending's so abrupt. Like, Shepard isn't even introduced as a villain until like the last.
It almost feels like they made Modern Warfare 1 not expecting a sequel, and then 2 they were like, "Oh, we got a sequel. We'll just do another one."
Yeah, exactly. Right? That's what it feels like. It's like they tried to make a level easy. That's what it feels like.
I feel like you're referencing something, but I can't remember what.
It's something Hunter said in the Galaxy 2
I would never say something that bland.
That's true. That's true.
Make an easy level.
He said it zestier than that. But, what were we saying? I like to... You said bland. I thought of the opposite of bland. It's zesty. I did like that they brought back heavy metal in the credits music for remaster. I don't know that was in the original. Is it?
I don't remember it, no. I don't think so.
I think it's only in the remaster, because I think it was during the remastered credits. But I was extremely disappointed that we did not get an Infinity Ward rap. What the fuck? Where was it? You can't know. That was like the most iconic thing.
Dude, Infinity Ward is like one of my least favorite Call of Duty developers.
Dude, I've only played Infinity Ward games. They fucking knocked out of the park on this one.
No.
Oh, and the part of the music, dude, in the heavy metal music, there's a part where it pauses, and the guy goes, "Look out! RPG!" it fucking rocks. It's the best thing ever.
Alright, that sounds pretty
I was having a field
Best
day.
thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's fucking rocks. And then the actual credits being a museum showing the events of the game is a genius, by the way. And then the fact that you can explore it afterwards. Did you press the button?
No.
Oh, in the 2 museum rooms with all the guys. So that was a real hee-hee out of me. I don't know if you guys caught that. Sorry, you can press a button and all the guys come to life and they can all shoot you and it's fucking impossible and there's an achievement if you beat them.
Oh!
It's really cool.
That's pretty cool. I guess the video's over. We can let this run out.
Alright, see ya.
Yep, see you guys.
God, can you imagine? I guess it's time for final thoughts. I don't say we time this. Final thoughts can ramble.
No, hang on.
15, 10, maybe.
Final thoughts, go.
Let's fucking go. Hey, where's me metal?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hang on, hang on. I'm almost there. I'm edging. Hang on.
Yo, wait, hold up. Can I pull up Elf while you're doing this? Can we bring back the Elf bit? So I was actually given instructions by Waka to, whenever you left the room, start playing Elf and to bring him into the call, and I kept forgetting. So I leave this in the video as an apology.
Okay. Come on, hang on. File. No. How do I export? I don't remember how to export. I do this literally every day. How do I not remember how to export? There we go. Okay, anyways, final thoughts. Yeah. I kind of want Hunter to go first. Yeah.
6.5 out of 10. It was very frustrating when I could not see anything that I was getting shot by, and I have no clue how this game makes people want to join the Marines.
Don't you want to be as cool as Captain Soap McTavish?
And everything else.
Guess not.
Dude, he freaking died. They burned his body.
This is true.
He didn't burn Soap's body.
Well,
that was Roach and Ghost.
Well, Soap got fucking stabbed.
That was Roach and Ghost.
You were fucking
Captain
Roach and
Soap
Ghost,
McTavish
alright?
was one of the coolest characters in Call of Duty history.
See the one that did the knife throw?
Yes.
He also died then.
I mean, yeah, he should realistically be dead after. The fact that he gets... Dude, I love that... Oh my god. The part where you're fighting Shepard and he, like, walks over to you and then he pauses and then he, like, does the super fast stomp is such a video game looking animation.
Yeah.
I was, like, almost laughed out loud. It looks so corny. I'm sorry. I forgot to mention it earlier. 6.5, Hunter. That's the same score as Plucky Squire. Would you say that you... I don't know where I was going with that. But
oh, yeah,
it's just
give
facts,
nothing a 10,
isn't
by
it?
the
It's
way.
just really interesting. Did you?
I
Well,
think I
I'll
reviewed it on
reflect that on
Steam.
the spreadsheet,
I think I reviewed it
yes.
on Steam. Give it a...
Wait, Hunter, what did you give nothing?
Never downloaded it, so I can't really rate it.
You can.
I give it a 10. Yeah. So, I guess I'll go next. I was shocked. Huge improvement over the first game. It's its own thing. Like, Modern Warfare is like war simulator video game. It's got not much of its own personality, I'd say. This is where, like, they have their niche. Like, it's not just a war shooter. It's like an action movie shooter with, like, a very involved plot. Like, it's really fucking good. It's like a little bit fantasy more than the first one is, you know? There's, like, nukes and tech shit. There's more variety in the level locations, and the ones that are in are more visually interesting. There's more set pieces. Some of the music in this game is really good. Did you know Hans Zimmer did the main theme? Fucking Hans Zimmer of Gladiator fame? I don't know. That and he nailed it too, by the way. I loved the American turf stuff, as I said 100 times. I also like eating McDonald's. And I was at January 6th. I just love my country. I love how much gameplay variety there is in this game. Like, it's the opposite of Plucky Squire, where the core gameplay is very well developed, and then they add new shit, and it's exciting because it's also well executed. Like the snowmobile and the boat, the fucking missile launcher, which I don't even really think we brought up much, but it's really cool. I don't know. I would honestly give it 8.9, maybe a 9 out of 10. Really freaking good FPS.
You see, my view on Modern Warfare 2 is it's a huge improvement from the first one. I liked this game a lot. I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10, honestly. I'll say that score before I give my thoughts. But to me, Infinity Ward are like the mid-tier Pokemon developer. I don't know if you know this, but at both Call of Duty and Pokemon, there are 3 main development teams.
Yes.
So Infinity Ward is like the mid-tier ones. The GOATs are like Black Ops, Treyarch. They make the great games.
We'll see.
Black Ops 1, 2, 5, and 6 are fucking masterpieces. Absolutely love them. I think it's time to move on to the wheel.
What? Oh, I thought you were about to say this is like your favorite Call of Duty or
No,
something.
God, no. Black Ops games are...
I don't know, dude. I just want to throw this out there because it's something I said a lot in the first review of Modern Warfare. I talked so much about how that game didn't have anything special. I think this game's very special.
Oh. Good.
I think they proved me wrong.
Good for you.
I think. You know what? Yeah, I wanna amend what the war I started in the first episode of EGBC in the first episode of season 2. I want to say that I think Infinity Ward, they listened to me in 2009. They did the little thing in Plucky Squire where they turned the page backward, and they made a good ass video game. So you know what? I had a great time.
Modern Warfare 2, it just improves. That you gotta start out good, and move even gooder from there. Okay, it just improves the already.
This is beyond gooder.
No,
this is like one of the all-time great FPS.
It's not goodest though. Goodest is like the Black Ops games, which we're gonna play.
It's like Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 is like goodest, but this is great.
No, we're not talking. We're talking just Call of Duty right now.
You don't want to be great. You want to be one of the greats.
Sure.
Hunter will laugh at that.
Sure, whatever. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's fine.
But the reason I relate this to Pokemon is because at Pokemon, there's 3 main, I guess, directors. Okay, we'll go with directors, and one of them makes like really bad games, makes all the dog shit ones. You know the bad ones. The other one makes like fine games. They're
Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Omega Ruby.
Sure, yeah, whatever. The other one makes the passable ones, and there's one guy at Pokemon who is changing the game. Here's why.
Yeah.
For Video Game Book Club, you should pick Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yippee!
It's gonna take a lot of fucking convincing, I better tell you that now.
Now, number 1, February includes Pokemon Day. Pokemon Day is in February. On February 27th, it is Pokemon Day, where they will most likely be giving more information on Pokemon Legends ZA, which is my most anticipated game of this year. Actually.
GTA 6 comes out this year.
I'm more excited for Legends ZA.
As I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna hold my veto for probably Mario Brotherhood or whatever the heck it's called.
Mario Brothers.
It's coming this year. Number 2. This game is directed by the GOAT, Kazumasa Iwao.
Yo!
He has made...
Is that fucking Kojima?
He has made the only good Pokemon games. The only ones that are good. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and Legends Arceus. He might be making Legends ZA. We really don't know yet. We literally got one trailer for that game. But if he makes it, it'll be good.
With gameplay.
If he makes it, it'll be good. If he doesn't make it, it'll probably suck. And on that note, Legends ZA is coming out this year. It'll be topical.
I think I heard that.
It'll be topical, guys. Again, unless
but that sets the precedent that I'll play ZA. So,
well, I'll pick it. You can veto it if you want, but I'll pick it. But yeah, again, unless if it's only good if Iwao is directing it. So yeah. Anyways, time for some pandering. I know we need to do some convincing. So we'll start with Wes. Okay, Wes. If I had to give you a short summary of my thoughts on this game, without spoiling what next month is going to be, let's be real, it's going to be next month. Let's be real, okay? If I had to give you a short summary, it would be, it's ugly, and the gameplay kind of sucks. But I still love it. It is one of my favorite Switch games, even though the individual parts are dog shit, I still love it.
Walker likes this game.
Does that sound familiar to you? Does that sound,
great.
Does that sound familiar?
Here we go.
A game that's bad?
Yeah, no, does it?
A game that's bad, but it's actually really good? That's right.
I don't know.
Legends Arceus is the Sonic Frontiers of the Pokemon community.
Yeah,
So it is. It
Right.
really is. You're a Sonic fan, right? You enjoy some Sonic Adventure.
Sure.
You liked Sonic Frontiers, right?
I partake in the hog.
Did you like Sonic Frontiers?
Yeah. Loved it. Great
Did
game.
you know a lot of people who weren't Sonic fans didn't like Sonic Frontiers?
What a bunch of assholes.
Wouldn't it be interesting to get that perspective as a non-Pokemon fan?
Pokemon fucking sucks.
Exactly. So you can find out. You can find out how the average Sonic fan or not Sonic fan felt playing Frontiers by playing Legends Arceus.
Oh yeah.
You can get that perspective.
You know,
or you'll love it.
I gotta tell you, I actually am pretty interested in playing this game.
Or you'll love it. You might love it.
So fun fact, I own the box of this game, but I don't own the game.
You own the box?
Yeah, in the box.
Where'd you get the box?
Because one of my siblings got this game and didn't want the box, so I got the box.
Bruh, I didn't know mental illness ran in the family.
Dude, clearly I'm the hoarder here.
Hunter, what is your favorite game of all time ever made?
Binding of Isaac. How are you gonna relate this to that game?
Well, I don't know if I can because I haven't played a lot of Binding of Isaac. But I recently saw someone on social media make a post.
Social media.
Say
Twitter.
Someone on social media relating how similar Pokemon Legends Arceus is to The Binding of Isaac. It was on YouTube community tab, and clearly, if you look at my face cam,
that's why he said.
If you look at my face cam quickly, someone has made that relation before. Someone.
Oh shit, he's right. I see it. Random user, huh? Mm-hmm. That's a random guy. It says it in the
name.
From
0 seconds ago.
You don't even know who that was.
From 0 seconds ago. Someone just said it. This is topical.
I thought you were about to pull up a tweet about Edmund McMillan saying that. I was about to
I thought you were about to see fucking Ludwig pop on screen.
I had the Ludwig cameo ready.
Yeah.
That was all the pandering you had?
That was all I had. I couldn't think of anything else.
You knew Hunter was the lost cause.
Yeah, literally. So, are we sold on Pokemon Legends Arceus yet?
I'm sold on my deck.
I gotta tell you, I think I would have a good time playing that game.
I think you would.
I've heard good things about it. I would love to call it fucking ugly for an hour. I'd quote Digital Foundry. I would play it on my modded Switch so I could like fuck with the resolution and stuff to see how bad it could run. Did it win my vote? I guess we'll see.
Oh, what are the veto rules for bonus wheel?
Same. But wait, hold on. Do you get separate vetoes?
I don't think so. It's the same veto. You can veto a bonus game if you want.
You get one veto.
It's kind of a waste of vetoing a bonus game, but yeah.
So
yeah, if you veto a bonus game, you're a pussy. Sorry.
So you get one veto after the roll has been spawned, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But ever in the whole year. Okay. So don't blow it now.
Or do.
Unless, or do. Because if you do, then he's gonna fucking pick Paper Jam next month and have a good time, buddy.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I fucking trust him too. I know he will.
That's why I'm waiting for like Color Splash, because like I'm not gonna like Pokemon whatever Pokemon. I don't really want to play it, but it's not Color Splash.
But you might like it.
Yeah,
what if you like Pokemon? Legends Arceus. Is actually my second favorite Switch game. I'm being dead ass.
A lot of people told me it's the best Pokemon game.
It is the best Pokemon game.
I won't actually veto this game.
And a lot of people compared it to Xenoblade as well.
Well, not in positive lights, but yeah, people have compared it to Xenoblade.
That was my punchline. Yeah, not favorably.
Yeah, Legends Arceus is actually my second favorite Switch game, and my first favorite is Sparks of Hope. So fucking a lot of the big ones don't even make it.
Fucking serial killer.
I feel like with the new veto game, it should be like mandatory to like beat the game since like you're allowed to veto.
I don't agree with that, but maybe we should make it mandatory to have to play them.
I'm picking Xenoblade 3.
Would you guys agree with mandatory 1 hour playtime?
Yeah.
How do we enforce that?
What's it, honor system?
You have to
honor system?
Your Cameo pool money.
Hunter, do you agree to mandatory 1 hour?
Mandatory 1 hour is nothing.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
For main game, I'm gonna do Pokemon Legends.
It'd be so funny if you didn't go for Pokemon after all that.
Arceus.
Paper Jam!
Banger game. I'm gonna write my name. Adam. Oh, it's such a good game. Okay.
Hunter, I'm requesting you don't describe your game.
Okay, I'm picking Aquarium.
Is that... Okay. I'm assuming I spelled that right.
Hunter. Just put my name by it.
Hunter. Okay. Wes, come on.
Have you ever seen that meme of the guy who's picking a streaming platform with all different hats and it says The Decision? You know the meme? Or was it Shoes?
Wes, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I really need you to pick Pokemon Legends Arceus because of what is about to happen otherwise.
What will happen otherwise? What will happen otherwise?
We need a high chance of a playable video game.
Yeah, you have my address,
No.
dude. You can't be fucking saying
Come on, I need you to pick Pokemon Legends Arceus now, preferably.
You're looking at something like, what's off screen?
I'm making eye contact with you.
Aquarium.
No! We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. God damn it.
How
I'm
the
requesting-
wheel works. This would
Adam,
be the
I'm
hub.
requesting that you don't look up what aquarium is on this call, and I'm also requesting that you don't talk to us about what aquarium is until the next episode.
I don't know. His reaction right now is telling me he looked that shit up right
I
away.
didn't. I haven't. I don't know what you're
Now,
talking about.
Adam, fear not. It's already in your Steam library.
Oh, good. Thank God. I was worried.
Yeah.
Well,
Otherwise, it's a really weird price. It's $20.24.
we're not spinning the wheel
Yeah.
right now. I just want you to know.
Or
Oh, we're not?
Undertale Yellow.
Oh, fuck no.
Waka.
Oh, I
Wait.
forgot.
why are you adding another game?
Josiah.
Josiah doesn't get a vote.
Yes,
gets
he
to the
does.
end this month.
He gets the vote this
Oh,
month.
but he does.
He wasn't included.
gets a
He wasn't
vote.
included in Modern Warfare episodes, but he was included in last episode.
It's true. He does have a vote that carries over.
Should have picked
Wow.
Legends
Oh.
Arceus.
Carries over.
If we get Undertale Yellow after all this, I'm scared. Hunter, we only have a 50-50 chance.
I'm spinning the wheel.
I can't look. I'm looking. I don't know which color is which, so you're gonna have to tell
It's
me.
aquarium.
Is it aquarium? Is it aquarium? I'm so
Oh my god, that was on the edge.
We are about to have the worst episode of BGBC you've ever been a part of. The worst. The worst. Certifiably the worst. Oh, he has no idea.
Veto.
Okay. Veto? What do you mean veto, asshole? What do you mean veto?
I'm using my one now. We get a reroll.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I'm spamming it day one.
You...
Time will not be kind to you.
Hunter, he will not divide us. I believe an aquarium will be rolled again. I believe aquarium will be rolled again. Okay.
I'm spinning the wheel now. It's Undertale Yellow.
Oh my god.
It's Waka.
This fucking rat bastard pulling up, hijacking our show, picking his game at the cost of my precious aquarium.
What if all of us veto until you get aquarium?
I'm devastated. I am fucking
Wait.
Wait, Hunter. Hunter. You have to decide. Oh, wait.
You guys can veto.
Oh no. But Hunter, they could do anything to us. Hunter, they could do anything. Wait, Hunter. I know you care more about your veto than me, don't you?
I care a lot about my veto.
I know you care a lot about your veto. Fuck. Oh my god, I feel like I'm on a game show right now. I feel like my wife who I cheated on is in the other room about to read my answers. I'm having a... Oh god, do I though? Because you could do horrible things to me later. You could... No, him. No, he would do that asshole in the red shirt. That guy right there. Oh my god, I don't know. Do I do it or not?
I don't know.
If
That's up to you, but between the two of them, I'm not going to stop picking them now that he's drained his veto, because I know you're not going to veto it, so he's playing them at some point this year.
I'm gonna play it at some point. I just don't want to now.
Oh, damn. My head's hurting. At first, I thought I was going to veto it for sure, and I was being dramatic, but now I don't know. Because the thing is, if you don't have to play Aquarium now, you'll probably have to play it next month.
Unless I roll perfectly.
And you know what? Josiah's gonna get the fucking roll next month, too. But if I block it now, he won't roll next month.
That's true. We could ban him from the next episode now.
Which I'd rather have him here than not. But if I don't ban him now, Hunter, you realize our best odds at getting Aquarium next month are still only going to be 50-50 instead of 2/3, right? Do I take one for the team?
Well, I don't know why he's on the wheel this time. He didn't get.
It's because he was in the last episode before Call of Duty, and he couldn't vote on Call of Duty.
That's how.
Right. Yeah. So, fuck it, Vito. Oh my god. Oh
what
my god.
What if we veto Call of Duty? What if we veto Call of Duty?
Wait, yeah, can we... Oh my god.
Alt-Shift-5.
No, you can't veto.
Wes's veto is...
I don't
we
think
don't
Josiah... The fact that Josiah is in and out, I don't think he should get a veto.
Oh, no, he doesn't get a veto.
No, he
doesn't.
Oh, okay. You know what?
He doesn't have to play games unless he picks them. He doesn't get a veto.
He can earn a veto if he gives me $10 for the cameos. I'll sell.
I'd like to point out we made the veto rule this episode, and Hunter is the only person with a veto.
That's fucked up. But we all know that Hunter's the one who cares about it the most.
We have a 50-50 chance between Aquarium and Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Fucked up.
I am spinning the wheel.
I can't look. You're blue, right?
I'm blue. Oh no, it's gonna be on the line.
No, it's not on the line. You won.
Hunter, do you want to veto?
This has been the worst 5 minutes of my life.
Adam, just think about this. You basically have won. You're a winner right now.
Yeah. Once again, this fucking cheater.
I forced my way to the top.
Rigs the wheel.
So you guys are both picking Aquarium, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so hang on. We didn't really look out. Is the thing.
You gotta play to win, though. You gotta play to win.
Oh shit! Does Josiah get a vote on this too?
Aquarium, Hunter. Aquarium.
Does Josiah get a vote on this too? Please tell me.
Adam.
Does he? Tell me.
Wait, you just
Wait, Aquarium Adam.
Yeah,
Aquarium Adam.
I'll play Aquarium. I'm down. I got my way.
Okay, but what the fuck is Waka in this or not?
Here's the funny thing.
Don't sound like an impractical joker. What the fuck did he pick?
Peggle.
I can't read that.
Peggle.
Oh shit, that's a good pick though.
What do you pick?
Peggle.
Dude, I fucking love Peggle. If we get Peggle again, I'm gonna kill myself. If we have what is statistically, what are the odds of us getting Aquarium after all this shit?
Hunter, if you get Peggle, you can veto it.
That's fucked. To have the veto system negated in episode 1 is fucked. Okay, we can't. There's no way.
So there was 70.
The thing is, he already had the opportunity to do that once.
Yeah. 75% chance for Aquarium.
Yes.
25% chance for Peggle.
This is fucked up.
Peggle is green. Okay, that's important to know. Peggle is green.
I'm remembering.
I'm going
that.
to spin the.
If you lied to us, I would kill you. If you said red, I would actually cut you.
Yellow is my aquarium. Red is Hunter's aquarium. Blue is Wes's aquarium. Green is Peggle.
If it lands on blue, I'll veto.
You're out of.
Wait, I'll make Hunter veto. I'll make Hunter veto.
Spinning the wheel.
Oh, it was fucking close though. Yeah. Wait, you know what that means? No. Let's go. This is gonna be an insane episode.
I think you should just let him look it up now.
So I was curious about how long
look it up on
I
Steam.
saw a single picture of Aquarium. So I'm already theory crafting the thumbnail of Pokemon Legends Arceus and Aquarium.
Adam, I urge you. I'm really heavily suggesting that you seek out and participate in the Marine ending.
Okay, sure, yeah, assuming I'm going to finish the game ending.
I don't think you have to. I think you can get that ending within a few minutes of the game.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Well,
it's like pretty easy.
Tune in next month for Pokemon Legends Arceus and Aquarium. I guess.